Hello and welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. I am your host, Christian Methuen. We have Pat at the hockey game, and we have Highblind Mike in the car.
In the home.
We don't know exactly where he
I'm
is.
used to you being in the car.
Various assumptions. Don't assume, Chris.
I made an ass out of me and you.
Not
Just
me.
you.
I made an ass out of me twice then. Speaking of making an ass out of myself, we're going to do that again. We have a special guest. We have Mama Kay with us in the green room. She'll be in here in a second. So she caught some shit online from some people, I guess.
Go.
About this reply to a tweet. So I kind of just wanted to have the tweet ready and then we could have the conversation. And I'm going to bring her in now. Hello and welcome.
Yo, what's up?
Same old same. We have Highblind Mike here. I'm Chris, and we have Pat. We have Mama Kay with us. I just had your reply to that tweet up about they were asking why conservatives don't like what they have against marijuana, and you laid out a couple of different things that you have, but you were specific in it to say that you think it should be. It's fine that it's legal. You don't have a problem with it necessarily, but you didn't like that people act as if there's no repercussions at all, or it's not addictive at all, or things like that.
I mean, I didn't think what I said was very controversial. I think, like any kind of substance, it can be abused, and if you have a certain kind of chemistry in your body, it can be really bad for you, depending upon what you're doing with it and how much you're using it and how it,
what your relationship is with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I do think there are people who have chemistry different makeup, and like it really fucks some people up, like really does. I've seen it happen. And other people, I think it's, doesn't do that. I think they have a healthier relationship with it. I obviously think it's helpful for a lot of medicinal reasons. So I don't really have I don't think a very controversial stance, although it did send some people off.
Well, I mean, anytime you put something on Twitter, you got to know it's going to be.
I do know
something to be made out of it that's not really there. But at the same time, so I agree. People do have some people are predisposed to have addictive personalities, and it is the type of thing that you could use if you're using it as a self-medication, as a bit of a crutch to get through. All that I agree with. I was just kind of wondering. It seemed odd that were you compelled to reply to that tweet just because they said what do conservatives have against it, or?
Yeah, who the hell knows why I was compelled? Sometimes you're just scrolling and you see something and you're like, you're not really even like. I certainly really wasn't in the mood to like start a big debate with people or anything. I don't even remember what time of day that was, but it was probably one of my check-ins throughout the day, and I just threw it out there thinking, I got some personal experience with how it can be addictive to certain people, how it can kind of destroy their life in some ways, or at least take their life for a dark turn. So, it's just kind of like the gaslighting, like it's perfectly harmless. Listen, I'm all for it being legal. I'm very libertarian in that way. I'm not even really like, I don't have like this big thing against it per se. I've smoked it in my life. I'm not a big, it's not my jam. I don't like, it doesn't really do it for me. So I'm not like a big partaker of it in my later years. College was a little different, but I had a little bit of a just like, hey, what's your problem with it? This is my problem. I was just sharing a personal experience with it more than anything. I wasn't trying to be like, yeah, ban it, it's evil or anything like that. That's not really
Sure, because you will have people that'll say technically it's not physically addictive and this and that, and if you're predisposed
I can go by what my brother and my son said. Sorry, I got cats roaming around here. If they freaking walk across the screen and
no worries, we're not anti-cat here.
You might get a cat.
Cats should be legal. You're allowed to have cats.
They're gonna walk across the thing. So like my brother, he was self-admitted very addicted to it, and it kind of had some bad repercussions in his life. I mean, he's older than me now, and he's got some serious paranoia, schizophrenia going on in his life, and a lot of it was 30 years of just heavy, THC and pot use, and he was really, really afraid of the synthetic shit.
Which you should have been. That stuff is terrible for you.
He actually moved out of Rhode Island. He was here for like a year back in like 2011, and he had a job, and he was clean, and he wasn't using because it was bad for him. He had addictive personality, and Rhode Island at the time, it wasn't banned, and he was living right next to a store, and so he found himself going over there getting a spice and whatever, the K2 or whatever the heck it is. And
that's not weed.
No, but it was what was filling, because he wasn't getting himself the weed, so he went to the next best thing in his mind. But next thing, and then he went back to the weed and lost his job. And
so
no go. Buzzer.
Yeah, we have to contend with Pat, but it's funny to me because I have I started smoking pot very, very young in life, and I'm relatively successful. I'm 47 years old. I own a home. At least I will be at the end of next week. I worked all these normal things, but I've always been a pot user. Always. But I have an older brother who I lost to an overdose on fentanyl, and a younger brother who I lost to an overdose on heroin that was laced with fentanyl.
Well, that's scary shit.
Yeah. So both of them really liked weed, but really liked something else better. Mm-hmm. I oftentimes will make the joke that I was able to avoid pain pills because they made me throw up, and I love weed because it just makes me smile and eat junk food. So I feel very lucky in that way, but some people it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I think that you're someone, I know plenty of people like you who smoke daily and are high functioning people. That's just their whatever, their recreational thing. I mean, I like glasses of wine, although I'm in dry January right now, so none of that. But
because I would personally make the argument, coming from an alcoholic home, like I don't drink, but the reason I don't was like as a rebellion, because my family was very open to drinking.
Yeah.
And the extended family, like we're allowed to drink at like 15.
Yeah.
But I kind of lost my train. No. So so I would say alcohol is more dangerous from my perspective than pot.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you define dangerous. I think they all can be abused, and there are certain people who can't drink one drink, because they'll freaking go down the rabbit hole of becoming a drunk, and and all that could come with that. And I think that the same can be said of weed, though. The same, I think
it's just
and in a different way, like.
People very rarely get stoned and say throw their wife down a flight of stairs or crash their car.
I don't necessarily think that's what I mean by it's not going to be violence inducing. I agree, violence inducing.
Some people get really drunk and they talk over people, like Doctor talks over people. Hey, Doctor talks over people.
I didn't know I was coming into a fucking ambush of talking shit about like alcohol.
Well, no, we were talking shit about weed.
I guess we're having everything in moderation.
There's no such thing for me, but I didn't know this was an ambush. Is this an intervention?
It is not. We're actually talking about weed.
We're actually talking about weed.
I'd like to talk about how your problem affects me.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, tell me, but Mike.
But I'm anti-alcohol. I think alcohol is terrible.
Let HBM and go.
I'm not anti anything. I'm anti-abuse, and I'm anti if you can't take it, don't do it. That's how I feel. Like,
sure.
Like some people, my mom can have one drink and she'll be freaking hammered, and so she just chooses not to drink because that's not what she wants. My brother has obviously addiction issues, and so he can't drink. But my dad could have a scotch every once a month and be fine and never, you know. And same with the cigarette. He would have a cigarette like once every three months.
That's the real problem. Cigarettes are the real terrible
Yeah,
thing.
I smoked for years. I smoked in my teens, my 20s. I gave it up, and I haven't smoked in years. But he, some people just have naturally propensities to do it. My whole thing with that tweet was, hey, I've had firsthand experience both with my brother and with my son that I adopted, who lost a whole year of schooling because he was, stoned the whole time.
I don't know. I spent my 8th grade year stoned too, and I got through.
He ended up in a residential treatment facility for the last 12 months. So he's alive and he's through and he's back in school and he's clean because he gets tested weekly. But
was he just smoking weed?
Yep. Staying up late, smoking weed, and sleeping through school.
So you sent him to a rehab for a week?
Sounds like junior high.
I did not send him anywhere. He got through truancy. He got into truancy court because he didn't go to school. He was at school, but he was sleeping. He has a lot of trauma. I mean, I don't really want to go. I get in trouble every time I bring up my son because people think I'm like trying to exploit him. I'm just sharing the truth.
We don't have to get into it, yeah.
But he had a lot of trauma. We adopted. He was abused, neglected, all that crap. So he has a lot of pain. He's trying to cover, no doubt. And when COVID hit and he was locked out, he kind of went down this bad path where he started smoking all the time. And then he slept, and so they put him in They had the truancy officer, and he ended up in truancy court. The guy interviewed him one time, said, it's not a truancy problem, it's a weed problem. You're going into drug court. The judge took over, and they sent him eventually to.
Well, I don't think anybody here is going to judge you because Chris used to have a son. He just dropped him off in a corner one day and left him, and we're still friends.
That's not true.
And here I am.
And here it is.
Yeah. There he is.
There's Pat.
That's actually one of the first things High Blind Mike ever said to me was, "You're old enough to be my dad." I said, "That's not really nice. It's not a pickup line."
No, realistically, I mean, sucks you had to go through that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I learned a lot. But and he's doing good. He's tested weekly. But his way to deal with his pain is through just, and he already says, once he's out of drug court, he's going to smoke again. He's been very upfront about it.
Yeah, but it's knowing it. I don't know. Part of growing up is.
Hey, Pat, shut that fucking hockey game up, Pat.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
As long as you do the song when they if someone scores, na 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 na, and I hear the Bruins.
No, don't do that here.
Oh, come on.
This is just.
He's at a high school.
It sounds like none of those kids have edges on their blades.
Well, they make Pat stand way in the back.
That's a choice. That's a choice.
He's had some issues with referees in the past.
Like that is Pat, right? That I hear in the background.
Yes.
Yeah, it's me right here.
He's right there.
Vodka, I was going to ask you, are you driving? Because I swear I hear bottles rattling.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
I honestly meant to ask you if you were driving, though.
I am driving. I'm like 10 minutes from home, and then you won't hear any driving noises anymore.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you.
Does that mean I'm going to go deaf?
I mean, I can't fucking hear I can't hear anything on my phone because the fucking Pat kids hockey game. Kid can't even skate. Kid can't even skate. He's out there watching him play. Good dad.
He can skate.
He's a good dad.
And he can do. At least he can do a backhand.
Kid's a bender. The kid is the worst player I've ever seen, and Pat still shows up.
Pat, you gotta pull a Shannon Sharp soon and go screaming at everybody. We're gonna have a.
No, Vodka's the screamer.
Shannon Sharp is not the guy to fuck with. That was hilarious.
Vodka's
Wait, what?
Can't control his anger.
What, when
you say Shannon wasn't the guy to fuck with?
Well, yeah,
Shannon
he's a
Sharp,
big, giant monster over there.
I'll tell you the guy not to fuck with. The guy not to fuck with is Wagon the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't fuck with Chuck Wagon the Bounty Hunter.
Weed should be treated
Wagon's like on every show now, huh?
Not this one. We don't need
At
him
least
yelling
not
over
tonight.
everyone.
He is on this show sometimes. What are you talking about?
He usually is. He has the link. He can come on if he wants to.
Well, then I gotta make
Mama,
that up.
As a reward.
Mama K, do you even know these shows exist?
Yeah, I don't. You know, I got 4 kids, and I check.
Congrats on the sex.
No, well, one's adopted. Wasn't
at least 3
wasn't
times.
mine. Wasn't my time. Wasn't mine on that one.
Congrats on the fake sex for that one.
Hey, that was the best pregnancy I ever had.
Yeah, nothing. I imagine.
But yeah, no, I do check in on some of them every now and then. You know, I try to keep up with as much. I listen to all the KMSs, obviously, all that crap. Most of the Blind Mike stuff, but I'd say about 25% of all the world stuff. Your show, the Menners, all of them. But I'm not fully like paying attention all the time. I have it on. I'm walking around doing shit, watching a game.
That's more than I think anybody could ask for you to like look at it for 10 seconds.
And this show in particular, we're not family friendly.
I'm not family. I'm not offended easily, so it doesn't bother me.
Vodka used to do some
All
hockey
right, so-
show, but he doesn't do it anymore.
What?
Vodka
used to be
do
on the
some
hockey show.
but he's not on it really much anymore.
I was literally on there Thursday, dickhead. I helped create the show. The show wouldn't exist without me. The name wouldn't. I hate you.
I still say your best
That's
show was
a lie.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, the best Hit the Rice Bucket ever aired.
All right,
20-minute clips. Highest rated
There's
in
number
months.
10. There's number 10.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
then you got us a fucking copyright strike.
So, I didn't make the
only
clip.
Yeah, great
only
show.
in
It's not on
Russia.
the fucking
Only
YouTube.
in Russia.
It is
Only-
too. It's
no,
on
only
there.
in Russia. It got blocked in Russia, so we don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
Speak for yourself.
HBM, what are you doing right now?
The last
fucking-
bucket happened. That happened too. We got banned in Russia and Bosnia, I believe.
I'm just chilling. What are you doing?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna get better. I thought you were gonna tell me actually what you're doing.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You think
That's
I'm
not
like
what
climbing a
you're
tree or something?
I mean, there's no telling with you, bud.
The
Hey, Chuck,
Oh, for
Oh,
freaking
jeez.
Christ's sakes!
Chuck
I was
spooked me.
hoping Simon was going to come on so we could have the counterpoint to Mama K.
Oh yeah, Mama K. Mama K, do you know Simon?
Simon? I don't know if I know Simon, but hi, Simon.
Hey,
Simon's not
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm not
Chuck
Simon,
Wagon's here.
Oh, you're not Simon.
All
I
right.
can't.
That's all
I'm a
right.
Chuck Wagon.
Oh, Chuck. Yeah. Okay. All right.
How you doing this evening?
good you?
Wagon is Simon's best friend. We
Ah,
found out about Wagon from Simon.
I know Wagon. On the twit.
He is a twit.
Pat's got it out for me.
This fucking
That's
Pat
not true.
hockey
He
game.
hates it.
I don't hate you, Wagon. That's not
I
true
have,
at
I
all.
have this inversion machine back here. I just noticed is in the screen. I should try.
What's
That-
an
All this
inversion
fucking
machine?
noise.
That hangs you upside down?
Pat, with all this fucking noise, your kid better score. You fuck.
When I showed up, it was already 1-0 then, so he might have. I just.
So does
Talk
that
about
do you
another
any good, that
man's
inversion
kids.
machine? Does hanging you upside down, does that help at all?
I don't do it. That was my husband got that. He had his back surgery, but that yeah, he's got his hunting shit hanging up over there. I just noticed it was in the background. It's not some crazy sex.
I would like to get in that thing, tip myself upside down, and light up a fat joint.
Well, I will tell you, I did it one time just to try it, and the head rush. Ooh, that's not for me. I didn't like that.
I'm
I
kind
would
of
imagine it takes some getting used to.
I didn't like. I felt very out of control down.
Booze does that too, though.
Who's will
Yeah,
do
I'm
that?
upright usually though.
Mama K, the chat's saying that you took an edible at Saco. How was it?
Oh, I took an edible brownie. Yes, I had.
Yeah,
a
that would have
brownie.
been one of the free samples. I had a bunch
Yes,
of
I was
stuff.
at the tent. I came by the tent. Like I said, I'm not some prude. I don't. It's not my thing. But I liked the brownie. It was delicious. It was delicious. I think that was the Saco that I got COVID.
Are you saying the brownie did not get you high?
I had one
Jay
brownie.
gave you.
I doubt it. I was
Jay
drinking
probably
Loyal Lemonades. I'm guessing the Loyal Lemonades probably.
Mama K is the only person that's ever had an edible brownie that worried about what the taste of the brownie was.
I like me some chocolate. I just was hungry. But I had Loyal Lemonade, so who knew if the brownie did anything or not, because Loyals are 9%.
So you were feeling pretty good from the alcohol.
Yeah, and
that chocolate you got to watch out for.
The chocolate, yeah. Well, I wasn't driving, so I was responsible that night. But I got COVID that night too. One of you guys all gave me COVID that week.
There's one person that's on this panel that's not responsible.
I didn't have COVID till at least a year after that. I got COVID in
We didn't even get COVID in Florida.
It's the only time I had it, so you didn't catch it from me.
I'm triple boosted.
We were doing
You're having a heart attack.
was that the same Sacco we were doing the nitrous hits with Zach? Who should be here too, and he's not. I think that was the same one with the nitrous
It's
balloon.
the same one that I got baseball cards. TJ handed me baseball cards for some reason, and Lindt chocolates. Someone had Lindt chocolates over by your tent.
You got to watch what you take from the Minifans, girl. You're going to wake up in some fucking...
It's going to wake up in Garbage Munchkin's couch.
Yeah, someone...
Oh,
that would be a horrible place to wake up.
Yeah, it would.
His mom
Like his
was
mom
there,
yelling at me. Like,
Between
why
the
did you throw up on
cushions.
my floor?
Between the cushions is like a nightmare. Yeah, I don't want that.
Minifans
between the
are
cushions
wild.
under the couch. The last person that was trapped there was you'll find their bones under the couch. They're still there.
It's like
With some of his
walking
mom's
gay.
syringes.
I'm walking into the house. I'll be right back.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
you
thanks.
do that.
Thanks for the intro.
Which one?
Wait, where did he go?
I don't know. Maybe he's
It's
gone.
Oh,
Probably
hi, bye, Mike in the house.
I hope
What's
he
up,
didn't
brother?
crash.
Hey, Chuck.
I just realized you were here.
God, these cats are all over.
Yeah, my
I'm not a
girlfriend's
big cat.
My
fan.
girlfriend's cat's freaking out because she's not here, just meowing at me. I'm like, what do you want, dude?
Well, I never am sitting down here, so they're really freaked out that I'm in this room, and they're like, "Ooh, pate time." So
Why is that the party room?
this is it's my oldest when she's home from. This is
My cat
Alan.
would whoop that cat's ass.
That's Alan.
Oh, nice hit. Why? Are you serious? That's a good hit. Are you serious?
See,
Oh, Pat's gonna get arrested.
Are you
Pat's
watching
gonna
the
get
game?
arrested again.
Shannon
I
Sharp
hope
in
so.
the house. There he goes.
Someone's gonna get abused real quick.
What do
Assault.
they say
Yeah.
about hockey dads? They're the
Someone
worst.
call home to Pat's
Oh,
wife.
they're
Tell her to
nuts.
stay away
They're
from the
nuts.
stairs.
I was in a big hockey school in North Conway, New Hampshire, and fucking dude, they were nuts. I just used to go because it was fun. But man,
You didn't have a kid.
Those-
You just went.
no, I was a kid. I was in high
You
school.
were the kid. You were the kid. I get you.
Yeah, he's in Florida now. They don't play hockey down there.
No, they just play football like forever. That's all they do.
And grow
Football and
oranges.
baseball.
Dude, I watched the high school team, and it's like their running back is a grown man. It's like I do not want to defend this man. I wouldn't even want to.
He fucking leveled this kid.
It's like
Big fucking
Texas
hit, and they give him a
football
fucking
players.
penalty.
Wild.
Fucking bullshit.
Ugh.
Was it your kid, Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he did a good fucking hit. He fucking crushed the
Screwed
kid.
again.
Fucking penalty. Fucking soft.
That's
fucking
that
game.
dad that'll tell his kid, yeah, you got 5 penalties, but don't worry about it. You did good. The referee was stupid.
He's the
As
one
long as
that
they
the
call it
referee
both
has to be
ways.
like, dude, chill
Go,
out.
go,
chill
go,
out.
go,
That
go,
was a
go,
good
go.
hit. That was a good
Come
hit.
on. It's not a fucking.
Yeah, so what? The kid was bleeding. He's supposed to bleed.
Is there
Yeah,
a worse?
His
Is
kid
there a
probably
worse
smacked
job
him
in the
face with
world
a stick.
than high school refereeing in any sport?
It's awful. It really is. My
It's
kid
got to
did
be
it.
the worst sport ever.
My kid did it for a while, like for the youth leagues, like when younger youth leagues. I started feeling for the referees when she was doing, because these people are screaming at. She was like 15, and they're like cussing at her, and it's like 10-year-old rec soccer. I'm like, your kid's not messy. Relax.
Oh, you should see all these welfare hounds fucking rooting on their kid, going nuts if they get a bad call.
Oh,
Trying to
Like
get that
this
kid
is,
famous.
this is their rad. This is their rad. You know.
What's that voice you're doing?
What?
South.
Oh, South. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, blind Mike.
Catch up.
Stop.
See, that's what
Stop.
the weed does
Here we
right
go.
there. You're a little slow. You're a little slow with the weed.
I'm high as fuck. So, we'll smoke 2 blunts and about 14 beers.
See, if I smoked like that, I couldn't go. I ran today. I did my 9 miles. I gotta
I worked out this morning. So
I need.
that doesn't help for this.
I need that.
I don't
Head clear,
think it was a
motivation
marijuana
ready.
proponent. He used it after working out as a way to relax and recover.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I need some powder so my muscles will recover fast because I am literally I can't feel my legs right now. They
Leg
hurt
day.
so bad.
Leg day.
You got to stretch.
Wagon has a home gym. I don't know if anyone knows that, but Wagon has a
He
home
didn't do
gym.
anything wrong. He's in the box for no reason. He's ready to come
It's
out.
not nice.
we're
It's in my garage.
We're seeing Pat's kid in the box. He's
in the box.
Awesome. That's sick, Pat.
The sin bin. He's in the
son's
sin
the
bin.
man. Your son's the man.
If they count penalty minutes as a good stat, then rack them
We
up.
don't. It's not
Your
a
son's the
good
man.
stat.
That's badass.
It's on the back of the hockey card. How many penalty minutes?
So what? It's pretty cool.
I'm saying.
Be like
I
the
want my
Sean-
kid in the penalty box.
I bet you do.
No, you don't.
Your kid will be in the
You're
state
down a
pen.
guy.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with physical play. My daughters play soccer. She's freaking beasts out there. She gets a little feisty with the muscling of the other girls. I would rather her do that than be a wuss.
A pussy. Right.
Yes,
A
exactly.
hockey player.
That is kind of fucked up how they did that hockey player just because he didn't want to wear the jersey.
What did they do to
So
him?
what?
I went over that.
Nothing, they
They
were
really
like-
didn't do anything. It's just
All right. All right.
Well, so that's the point I was going to make. They didn't do anything to him. He had to.
Well-
talk about the
No, but
locker
they
room,
were
he didn't
attacking
want
him
to.
on-
bucket.
He's
They were
fine.
attacking him. They were
The
attacking him on
socials
TV.
were trying to cancel him.
Yeah, but they weren't able to.
No,
So
thank
oh well.
goodness, right?
That's also more
Yeah, but-
common than you think, especially in baseball. A lot of the Latin players are very Christian.
It's shitty though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean-
Latin American players are not wearing a fucking rainbow flag. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
They'll wear it, but they'll drop a
What do you
few
mean? All the
F-bombs while they
baseball
do.
players do it, but they just don't give a fuck. They want that money.
A guaranteed
Where have you ever
contract
seen
wagon.
that? They wear the blue stuff and the pink stuff for the Mother's Day and Father's Day stuff, but I've never seen them wear pride stuff yet.
Oh, I thought they did in baseball.
I mean, I may be wrong, but I don't recall. But I'm telling you right now, some
They
of those
probably will
Dominican
this year.
players, they're not going to play for that shit.
They might have to this year. I don't know if they're going to, but that's the way it goes. One league does it, then they all do it.
Well, even like I'm sure in Europe with those soccer leagues, they have the same problem. Like with the
I'm ready.
Muslim
I'm
players
ready
and-
with these raccoons, kids.
I was like,
They-
Wagon.
Dang.
Wagon has a gun right now.
Well,
I
you
got
know,
raccoons. It's a BB gun. It's a BB gun.
he's a Republican in the South. He has to have multiple guns, right? That's the stereotype.
I'm being overrun by raccoons right now.
Here's
It's
a
not even
hunting.
funny.
Here's some hunting clothes for you. All ready to go.
That wouldn't match down here, dear.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you need palm trees. His camouflage has palm trees on it.
I don't know. Those look like thorns or something. I don't know what the hell's on that.
Yeah,
one.
dude, it's like Jurassic Park down here. It sucks. Everything hurts you.
I'm moving back down there in a couple years. I'm psyched.
Oh, yeah,
Can't
I don't
wait.
blame you. It's great. But
I live-
winter's over. We had a week of 60s. It's
Yeah.
all good now.
I
I had
lived
to
in
turn into Wagon the Bounty Hunter for a week. And then after that, it was all good.
in
Yeah,
West
we're-
Palm for 3 years. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Wagon the Bounty Hunter.
You're such an asshole.
You referenced it. I had to bring it up. I had to. At least
How
it
was your
wasn't-
week?
I wish my mum didn't throw away my fucking Pokemon cards.
Just to derail whatever conversation there was. So what else did I want to talk about? So we were hoping to have Simon on, and just to give a little backstory, since Mama Kay isn't familiar with Simon. Simon is a 63-year-old man who is currently living in Colorado, but he's on his way. He was from New Jersey. He's on his way back home. I think his plane's tomorrow. He was supposed to be on tonight with us. He's been on a bunch of times with us. He goes by Senior Stoner on Twitter, and he's had an interesting life. We like to talk to him from time to time. He had an odd relationship with a woman much, much younger than him that I believe he's all set with now. He wants nothing to do with. That was the last I heard from him. And he was going to come on tonight and tell us more about it, but he's heading back to Jersey. He's going to have some kind of prostate issue taken care of. But he's not here.
They gotta
I heard he
shave
got
him
I heard he got
prostate.
scammed out of some GoFundMe or something.
Well, you would know about that GoFundMe. You were the accountant to the account, weren't
Oh,
you?
I was not the accountant.
I heard you were in charge. You were the
I was not in
fiduciary
charge.
responsibility for the GoFundMe.
I had nothing to do with it. All
You're
I
the
know
one who
is
got
this-
yelled at over the
all I
phone
know is
about where's my
Danielle
money.
called me screaming at me, "Where's my money?"
It's my
Screaming?
money, and I want it now.
Screaming.
No shit, huh?
Yeah. And I thank God I was drunk, like driving home with my buddy.
Drunk
Oh,
drive
good.
home. That's a good comment right there.
Well, we're not role models here. We're not role models.
And fucking he
Speak for
calls and
yourself.
he's on the fucking thing and she starts going off on me. My brother was like, "Who the fuck is this?" It was so funny.
It was, and then they didn't end up getting their the GoFundMe.
I mean, the money
that
was there. I don't
there.
know what
I don't
happened to
know.
it. I don't know. I guess
No.
the other guy that was running it, like, got back on crack and spent it all on crack or something.
Either way, they didn't get the money to fight the police
What I
because
hear.
the very young girl that Simon was
I miss
intertwined with
Black
got in some
Brother.
trouble. She got in some police trouble and needed a lawyer, so they tried to do a GoFundMe, and it all went to shit. But anyway, so Simon's done with that girl. He's gonna move back to, or at least go back to Jersey, get his prostate taken care of. We were hoping to have him on. Maybe he'll be on later, but
That'd be
he
great.
hasn't, he hasn't replied.
That's growth. That's growth for a 90-year-old man. I'm happy for him.
He's only 63, although he looks 90.
He's a good man.
I think so. So that was our. So we usually on this show, Mama K, just so you know, we go by a card that I make,
Mm-hmm.
and they're usually pretty lame, and that's half the fun.
Yep.
So on this card, we already went through the first topic. That was you. Then we went through the second one with Simon, who was supposed to be here, who isn't. And then the third topic I have on the card is going to be kind of esoteric to the guys on the screen. Did BA turn on us by
No.
his actions with that guy who shaves on his show the other day, or is he? What's
would
up with
never.
that?
We have to see
I
what
can-
happens
I
going
can't-
forward.
I can't do that.
Are you gonna call a hooker? What? What the fuck is going on?
Are you
I
going to
love
call a
BA.
hooker?
That's what I thought he said.
I thought he's telling his kid to call a hooker.
Pat, you're at a hockey game. Think
Call a
about it.
hooker.
For God's
What
sake.
kind of hockey game is
They
this?
can't be good-looking hookers at the hockey game. I
Oh,
refuse to
puck
believe
sluts
that.
are hot, dude.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, but
I can't believe
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna fucking call that.
Just saying they are.
Tough whistle tonight, huh, Pat?
Yeah, I'm getting upset.
That's gonna be in the paper tomorrow. Beating up a ref.
No, I
Tough
wouldn't do
whistle.
wouldn't be the first
that.
time.
No, that's not true. I've been thrown out a few times, but never physical. And I don't care.
Oh my God. I need to get you with an anger management guy I know.
What?
I'll
Those were
hook you
years
up.
ago.
I'll give
Anyway,
you his
it's
number.
fine. It's fine. One of
Pat,
the times I didn't even leave
Pat,
the
you're
ring.
really from Amesbury, right?
I'm originally from Lawrence, born and raised in Lawrence,
But
He
you're.
lives in Amesbury now.
but I live in Amesbury now.
But I went to kindergarten in Amesbury. I lived there.
Oh, is
Wait.
that
I
right?
don't think you guys would know each other from that.
Yeah, well, no, I'm a little older. But yeah, the school that I went to is not even open anymore. It was the Horace Mann.
Yeah, I mean, my kindergarten's not open anymore either. So, and my
The
The
grade
horse
school.
man?
The Horace
My kinder-
Mann.
I went to kindergarten at the Lawler School in Lawrence. I believe it's still open.
Wow.
She's like 20 feet to my left, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
At least she's there. That's nice.
The ex?
Yeah.
If he's probably not gonna beat up a ref, but
No, stop that.
Stop it. No, but it's good that she's there.
bleachers
always
are
there
almost like
wagging.
stairs.
It's about the kid. It's not about Pat. It's not about.
Pat, when I was there, I almost drowned in Lake Gardner.
Oh, that's by where my wife grew up. She grew up on Gardner Street.
I grew up at Powderhouse Court there.
Oh,
Well, I didn't grow up.
yeah, yeah.
I lived there for kindergarten. Hardly grew
Yeah.
up. A couple years. But I almost fell. I fell in that lake when I was 3, and my babysitter had to save me, dig me out.
Yeah,
Be
someone
dead.
drowned. Someone drowned in the Merrimack, right over by me, because all the choppers were up in the air and stuff. When that kid and the mother died, like a couple months ago.
What an idiot.
Cheery subject. Sorry, I brought it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else come close to death recently?
I do daily.
Yeah, I think I would bet the numbers are high with this crew. just
I don't
gonna,
know.
it's gonna
Mainly
take us
wagon.
back.
I'm surprised
Experience.
wagon doesn't get hit by a bus.
Dude, when I go to Wawa and get a fucking coffee, my life is on the line with those fucking homeless bums on the side of the road, the store, every day.
Wagon was gonna drop a hard N, but he stopped himself. I can tell.
Wouldn't be the
did.
first time for that either.
He
Those
did.
nice
I did.
guys at the
He's
side of the
right.
store.
Oh,
I
boy.
got a topic actually.
All right, let's go.
I think we need to watch ESPN very closely because I think Fitz has disappeared because he owes HBM money now
I
because
know.
of this bet. I think Brady's going to retire.
I think he's just snitching like crazy. That's where he is.
I think he's involved with that story that was in the Herald this morning about
How much was it, HBM?
about the
$250.
counterfeit $100 bills.
$250. That
250.
motherfucker owes it. He has all the witnesses. And he
He'll
doubled
pay.
down on it too.
That's
He
quadruple.
did do that. He quadrupled down.
I'm going to hold him accountable. I will fly to Boston.
Oh, I can't. Now I hope he doesn't pay me. Get to meet the wagon.
You're coming too.
Whoa!
I'll get you at the airport. I'm right there.
We need some money.
All right, now you gotta take him
Breaking
off
some
of that.
fucking knees here.
Yeah, I thought this was Fitzy's deal. The fake $100 bills in Quincy.
It could have been.
It's-
Actually,
It says funny, so you know it wasn't Fitzy.
That's a good
Wow.
point. That's a
But,
good point. I worked really hard to get that headline in there, but yeah, thanks.
Trying to get Trippy out here.
oh, he's definitely guilty of something. That motherfucker hasn't been on in a while.
It's
He
probably been a
busted.
week.
I bet he got busted at a truck stop, fucking a tranny.
He may have. He got the Eddie Murphy, you think?
He paid $50 too. He's fucked.
They start telling
bet
him,
Fitz-
hey,
I mean, he's
I'm this or that,
non-existent.
and he's like, I don't care.
Plus, he owes HBM $250 because that's
250.
definitely not happening.
Oh, it's happening.
250. Exactly. That's 3 digits.
Imagine
was
me and
riding
Wagon
away
going
as
up
a
to every
Bruins
guy in
pick,
Quincy
but-
named Robert Fitzgerald. Like, are you Robert Fitzgerald from Twitter? No.
I'm not going to let that one go either because he really doubled down on it. Like, he was being a dick about it.
Everyone's always so mean to me. I don't get it.
I don't
get it
either. You're a very nice guy.
We got off
Barely-
to a bad start. But
I thought it went great. Just how I imagined it.
well, we were gonna fight when I came on vacation, and then we became friends.
Yeah, but that's once you know HBM, that happens sometimes.
I was never gonna meet him and fight him though. That's the thing. I wasn't.
That's why that happens.
I'm 40 years old. I'm too old for that shit now. I'm not getting hit in the head. There's already enough damage in there.
I think you're on point.
I got to tell you though, with HBM, it's funny. Multiple people I've seen get really, really excited, like, "Oh yeah, I'll meet you anywhere," blah blah blah, and then he goes, "Okay," and it sometimes takes a minute, but almost every single time, like, I'm this, I'm that, I don't want to,
I mean, I was on an island. I would have met him. I wasn't scared at the time.
but you should be.
No, no.
I mean, I'm not.
He's killed 4 people.
I ain't scared of shit but Jesus.
I killed 4 dogs.
That they look like people.
Well, we're not gonna get in.
I mean, I didn't kill him. I brought him
This
to
is
the
a
dog
very
fight.
good-
The other dog killed him.
I think this is ramping up for another fight.
It could be.
No,
I only
we
do
have a
dog
very
fights.
we're boys.
A very
We have an
astute
understanding
comment
now.
from Philip Kowalski. Philip Kowalski asks, Wags, weren't you in a bar fight 2 months ago?
That did happen.
Yeah.
Just checking.
That shit was all fucked up.
Yeah, but he's changed.
Those were nice guys, right?
No, because he's
I
still
mean, I
getting
didn't look for
banged up.
trouble. I was helping my friend out. He was.
Yeah, but the guys
Man
were
of
nice.
honor.
You
I mean, I
hang
wasn't
around
looking
with,
for trouble. I had
undesirables.
No, he's a great kid, actually.
You're a poor. Nope, that doesn't sound like it. If he's picking,
He's the type of kid that everyone picks on, though.
He looks funny.
I mean,
No
if
one
everyone
knows.
picks on him, at some point, it's
so
got to be a
immature.
him
He's
problem.
just wicked immature.
yeah, because
At
he
some
runs. So he
point,
runs
it's a
his
him
mouth.
problem.
It's like if you, Pat. It's like if you went out with Tony.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Really? I would.
And
No.
number 2, if he started
I would
mouthing off and
definitely
saying
go out
bad
with Tony
stuff, I
and
would
buy
be
all
like,
his drinks.
I would hold my hands up and be like, "See you later." It's all.
No,
on
Tony's
you.
bound to say
I
something
wouldn't do
stupid.
that. I don't know. I'm loyal. I would never leave a friend.
I'd leave your ass in
if-
the dirt.
If I had someone,
Well, you can
who was
leave me. I
screwing
don't
out-
give a fuck. I don't need your help.
It's getting bad.
Fucking wagon. So,
saying, I would never
Wagon,
leave
now.
I would never
Wagon,
leave a
you'll
friend.
fight strangers. You'll fight strangers for your friend, but you're afraid to fight High Blind Mike.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
shit,
I
got
like
it.
Blind
Listen
Mike
to
though.
me.
All right.
Chris
I
has the
like
spoon
him,
out.
so
He's
why
just
would I
stirring
fight
the
him? I
pot.
don't get it.
He's just stirring the pot.
I know he is.
I would
He's got
never
the
do
big
something
spoon.
like that. I would never do something like that.
Yeah, okay, Pat.
I just sent Tony the link. Pat didn't say anything, Wags. Look at your goddamn screen before you talk.
No. Wagon's onto something here. Pat, shut up.
Send Tony the link,
Shut up.
please.
I just did.
I had a feeling.
Pat's always trying to bring ill will upon Wagon.
That's
No,
not true at all. It's not true at
I
all.
think it's hilarious
You got-
that Wagon has a problem
the
with
wrong
Pat.
guy.
Pat, who is legitimately one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Everyone
I
likes
know,
Pat
that's what
except
bothers
Wagon.
me. I love Pat. What are you talking about? He's just always the one throwing shots at me now.
That's not true at all.
All right, let's bring some up.
Maybe you
Don't
could
be
do
so
something
sensitive.
different.
I think they're trying to get you to fight. Wagon.
Wagon,
Never
have you
gonna
ever
fight.
been called an ableist?
A what?
Ableist.
I hope
What's
not.
that?
It's hard.
It's
I've
a-
never
it's a
been.
tough
I don't know
insult,
what that
dude.
means.
I've only heard one other time.
I've never. So I don't know what that means. So obviously, I've never been called.
means you hate
All right.
people with disabilities.
Like me.
Oh. No, I like people with it. That means I can fuck them up. No, I'm kidding.
That's a guaranteed win.
Wagon.
That's not how that's
It was
supposed to
a
work.
joke. Relax. I'm kidding.
Cheese and crackers.
What are you talking about? I help people with disabilities all the time.
Yeah, yourself.
Yeah,
Both my sons are fucking disabled.
I
Idiots.
just want to know when it came. Like, why do we have to have a freaking name for everything?
Because they have a
Because like
retarded
someone
father.
on my Facebook page the other day said that because she's blind and she got mad. Someone was trying to help her. She said no. They kept going, no, I'm going to help you. And then she called her ableist. I go, she just sounded like a bitch. Like, why do we have to have like some kind of label?
walk-
Like,
Go walk on the wall, dummy.
when do we just name
To be
everything?
fair, Mama Kay, as soon as they give women rights, this is when all the shit
Oh
happens.
boy. Where's this going?
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
No. Let him cook.
It's true.
The views
I mean,
of
it's true.
Chuck Wagon
I'm
are
not
not
the one who said it.
necessarily the
I
views
heard
of the
this from my
420
grandmother.
somewhere in
My
its affiliate.
grandmother is the one who told me this.
But see, they used
My
to
grandmother.
They used to just
told me
call
this.
people like that assholes, and now it's misogynist. Like, what the hell? Can't we just, we have to label
I
everything?
mean, you can
I
still
do
be
love
an
how I don't
asshole.
have to get married
Right.
anymore.
Right.
It's fine to still be an asshole, but now you have certain subgenres of asshole.
Yeah, and apparently we got to break it down. It gets very complicated. I don't get it.
It's kind of a
Couldn't
victim
believe it.
mentality.
Wagon went to the
Wicked
voting booth
victim
and saw a woman
mentality.
was like, what the fuck?
I think when you label someone,
got-
it's like trying to
He
make
got
you
violently angry.
Why do you think
What
our
the
kids
hell
are
is
shooting
doing?
schools? Why do you think
Because
our
women are voting?
no? Because women
Did
aren't home
women
with
vote to
them.
let kids shoot up the schools? That's not
The
a
kid
good thing to
Uvalde
vote
was
for.
furious.
I'm telling you,
I
if mom was
didn't
home
see
checking
that
their
one on.
backpacks
I didn't
every
see
day.
that one on the ballot
Take a
this
while.
year. Sorry, I missed that
If,
one.
if mom's home checking their backpacks every day, they ain't bringing fucking guns to school. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
What if
keep
they're
it
getting the
strapped in the
guns off of
waistband.
mom? They took it off mom's dresser when her
Yeah.
Mom-
new stepdad left it there.
No,
How about that Lanza kid? That mom was a freaking lunatic piece of work.
You notice
the
those are the
mom
kids that
sucks
shoot
these
up
days because
schools
the
are like,
guys are all fucking kids. They're playing video games and not supporting their families. So the mom's all stressed the fuck out. Ends up killing their kids in the fucking lake.
you notice the
You
kids
know?
that always do that are always like very lone. They're never like athletes or
Oddly
like kids
specific.
who work
Wagon. Who
out. And
killed your
stuff.
kid in the lake?
I'm just saying, people have. If you've ever watched any news,
Well, there's a theory about that. Why the kids who are the loners who do it is because a lot of them are freaking medicated up their ass, and they're
So that's the thing. Everybody's on fucking Adderall.
yeah, and the antipsychotics are like
We have a Boomer Wells signing. Fighting.
It's like that psychopath Sigmund Freudian. He gives those drugs to the kids to make money off of them.
That guy is a fucking out of his mind. You want to talk about an ableist?
Yeah, he's a
That's
sick
that guy.
fuck.
come on.
Brags about
Like
it too.
can't
They're
even
making a killing off these
figure out
kids.
spell check. And he's writing prescriptions.
He probably
Oh, yeah.
spells it wrong too. Gives it to the wrong people.
I'm
Well,
still
yeah.
under
Got these
the.
prescriptions.
I'm on the theory that it's a Shutter Island thing where he's actually one of the patients. But he just thinks he's
Yeah,
a
I think you might be
doctor.
right about that.
He's like, clearly
That's
I'm
what
the
I'm going
smartest
with.
one here, which makes me the doctor.
So
I
you've
can
been a
see
patient
that.
here since you were 5 years old.
Oh, that was funny.
That was pretty funny. Pretty good. Good stuff.
Fucking
mean,
drove 40 minutes.
it's
to
good
this
stuff.
shit. Game
So,
sucks.
Wagon, you have any more misogyny you want to throw around tonight?
Please
No,
do.
I got it.
Racism?
Bring it
By the
on.
way, this didn't come from me. It came from my grandmother. This
Drop
was
some
not from me.
racism while you're at it.
I'm not racist. I love all colors. I'm
I say you have to
colorblind.
be
actually.
racist. Just maybe a few racist jokes.
I have a black friend, Mike.
Wags picks fights with black people.
We
though,
work
yeah.
together peacefully. We get along well.
I tell them what to do.
Military, we did.
And
Military is
it
way
doesn't
beyond
matter,
America.
Wagon. I have a black son. I've been called racist, so you know.
Your
Doesn't-
son
doesn't-
called you a racist?
Hey, yeah, but you can be a mom of a black child and still be racist, okay?
That's right. I've been told. So I've been told. I've been a white savior. I guess I'm a white savior.
Oh Jesus! What's that? What's that?
I
mean?
saw some black people with a white child the other day. I was like, holy shit.
Oh man, what'd you do about it?
Problematic. Everything's problematic. The status,
Very much, very much.
I was like, damn, now they got them some white slaves.
Oh, what?
Well, they might have been kidnapping them to keep in mind.
Maybe. Actually, I should have looked
They-
more.
they-
Yeah, I would have called the police.
They had them in Gucci, though, and shit. So I don't
Yeah,
think it
that
was.
would have been my first giveaway. Like, they are clearly kidnapping this kid.
Maybe. I don't know how they passed the test.
What were they wearing? If the kid was in Gucci, what were they wearing?
Oh, you know what
Imagine-
Florida people do.
Trash
Well,
bags.
no, they were dressed very well, actually.
Looking
I
suspicious.
mean,
That's why you
probably
didn't say
sold
nothing. You were
drugs.
afraid they were going to sue you.
I don't say nothing to these people. Dude,
To
this
who?
is Florida. You will get shot. I
What
don't
it-
fuck with people out in public. Here.
Wow.
I try not to, anyway.
Wow.
Have you wrangled any
people.
alligators yet down there?
No, I don't fuck with wildlife either. So I don't do
Smart.
that. I mean, that's why I got my gun right here, ready for these fucking raccoons. I need them away. They've been coming around.
What have you
I'm
done?
with you on the anti-raccoon bit. I'm
The
with you there.
hurricane blew my fucking pool cage out. So now
Well,
I
I'm
get
used
these
to just sweep them
motherfuckers.
off the back porch with a broom.
No, I don't get that. I can't get close to them like that. They're gross.
Not too, you idiot.
They're cute. They're like the raccoons. They're
I
cute.
do.
Nice. You gotta chase them off the porch.
Yep. And then God knows what else fucking lingers around here. Not gonna say specific.
Snakes.
Thank God.
Snakes.
Snakes are
Giant freaking palmetto bugs. I remember those bastards. Those things
Love
are the
bugs.
worst.
humans
Love-
of different species.
Humans.
What is that supposed to
Are we
mean?
subcategorizing again?
So,
One thing people don't know,
Neanderthals, Denisovans, what other species? What do you have? there?
Bigfoots.
Oh shit.
People in
That's a
Massachusetts
cryptid.
don't know about love bugs, Wagon.
Oh, I know them.
Although we love the illegal immigrants right now. Because they're helping us build back.
Speak for yourself, friend.
Well, we do. We need them.
Listen,
What's
this
this
is
we
what
stuff?
my husband when
We
he
need
went,
them to build this fucking state back. It
when
was
we
just
went down there the
destroyed.
first time, he
It's just
said
gonna get destroyed again.
you
So
can
what?
make a killing down there if you work hard in Florida because no one wants to work hard up. And so he went down there, freaking worked his ass off and made lots of money.
How do you think I became the boss of where I work?
That's right.
I
'Cause
mean,
if
that's
you-
insane, right?
You brought a gun to work. That's how.
No.
You took over the fucking accounting firm.
I work
Walks in
hard.
with a couple of chicks on his arm. He's like, I own this shit now.
life moves slower down there, though. So if you work hard, you can make money.
I know. No, it's true. That is true.
The first thing he said, he's like, "Whoa, I can make a lot of money down here because none of these guys want to work hard."
No one wants to work down here. None of them.
Wagon walking into work on Monday. Oh, God. Well, something else a wagon. What is this? Wagon, what's this clip of you I got
I
here?
gotta shut up and just pretend you're fucking such a.
Wagon, shut the fuck up for a second.
Oh, it was Killer yelling at you. That's what that was. I
Fuck
missed
Killer.
that. Good stuff.
No, I love Killer. We've been friends lately.
Every time I see Kevin Owens, I think of Killer for some reason. They talk the same.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hi, Blind Mike. You have killer vibes, though.
Thanks, man. Oh, is that wait like Killer Kowalski or like I'm a
Or
killer?
like
myself?
serial
Yeah.
killer?
No, Killer Kowalski.
Oh, Killer. I
You
mean,
got
we
that
live,
deep voice too. You got that deep voice.
We live like 5,000 miles away from each other.
You might be cousins.
That doesn't not work. Okay.
Killer Kowalski's tatted up. His hands are all tatted up.
That's true. He's a very reclusive gentleman, though. He doesn't like to show his face much.
He's very
People
fucking
get
open
offended.
about those dick pics, though.
Well, that's different. That's different. How many people are going to go around and identify you based on your, that
Here we
particular
go, Stevie.
picture?
Come on, Stevie.
Was he the guy in the Barstool story? The dick pic guy in the Barstool story? Did you see that
Number
today?
10.
No, I didn't see it. What happened?
Oh my gosh. I think Kate posted it, not that I just happened to look at it, but yeah, some dude send a dick pic to this woman, and she insulted his package, and he didn't like that. So that she went on to Instagram and posted it and like made fun of his package, and then he tried to get her fired for insulting him when he's the one who sent the dick pic. It's a pretty funny story.
Man, that would hurt.
Yeah, that's like a
You get
double
the
whammy.
confidence to finally hit send, and she's like, 2. Like, no.
And then not only is she like 2, she's telling everyone, "Hey, look, 2."
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Stevie.
look at this shriveled piece of whatever she said, and he's all like,
It's
"Please
not-
take it down, please take it down."
Hey, that looks like a penis, only smaller.
I don't think it works the same way as like guys and girls sending pictures.
Well, he
I think
also had
it's a little freaky.
had his
for
whole
guys.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid of all that shit these days because you can just get like, I don't share any pictures or nothing online, no matter what. Like
But
it could be
like-
anything, and I don't want to get busted for it.
no.
I know a guy
They
who
have so many
would,
laws on that shit
send
today.
other people's dick pics to people
Imagine these days you
instead
probably
of
could
sending
get
your own.
you could get a rape charge for sending a dick pic, probably.
Probably.
You can get a like.
Oh
it's
no, I've
almost
never
like-
met her in my
sexual
life.
assault.
It doesn't matter, sir.
Yeah,
He's not gonna get you on the
it would,
be a sexual assault.
the equivalency of flashing, I would think, indecent exposure.
I can be honest. I've never sent a dick pic in my life, never once.
But how many have
But
you
I'm
received?
40.
But how many have you received?
Come on, Stevie.
I
Proud of
think
you,
I
proud
may
of you,
have seen
Wagon.
some.
Proud of you.
I don't believe her.
Rob, I never have, dude. I swear to God, I never have.
I don't know. You're a freaky
Not
guy.
your own.
The ladies
No.
of the world, thank you.
I know nobody believes me because I'm retarded, but I never
sent a
have.
dick
I
pic to
never have.
Robinton's Rules.
I don't really. I've never dated a girl offline either. I banged a girl once offline. That was it.
Oh wow, one time in life. Huh?
Offline? You didn't do it online?
No, I'm just better in person.
He
I'm
took her
suck
down
online.
off the line. She was hanging.
And I hate
He
texting
took
and
her
stuff.
down.
Well, you love
Oh.
texting in the war chat.
Well, that's
does.
fun. The war chat's the best. It's my favorite chat. I might quit all my other chats except for that one. Starting to think it.
It's the reason the other chats are all down in numbers.
Well, because the war chat is like, I will tell you, it's a great chat, and it's very exclusive, and no one fucking rats on each other. That's what I love about the chat.
Yeah, no rat chat.
Did we ever get anywhere with any info on the rat?
That's
Yeah,
Manny.
it was Manny.
Manny.
We know
Yeah,
it.
we
We all
all
know it's
found out.
Manny. We all know it's
Mustard
Manny.
Manny.
He's a,
It's
he's
always
a fucking
mustard
piece of
Manny.
shit.
It was always Mustard Manny.
Scumbags in
I've
the
been
war
having a
chat.
field day with that fucking picture online lately. I went on Black Twitter. It was like, they were like,
Wait, which app is that?
no, they were
Wait,
like,
I'm on dark mode on Twitter. Is that the same thing?
I know.
He just
Me
goes
too.
light mode, dark mode.
Me
It's
too,
like,
Chris. I'm
clearly,
on
I'm
dark
talking to
mode.
different people now.
no, yeah, no, it's a different realm, boys and girls.
Wagon goes to dark mode and just goes, "Yo,
No,
How
somebody was like, oh, could you? This is what I've been eating every day for lunch, and I will comment under it. Like this, me too, and it's working great, and it's just all Manny's mustard.
Manny's mustard meals.
Great.
man
Yeah.
must smell." He
I'm
eats
glad I
all
don't know
that
this,
stuff.
Toto.
You probably
Manny.
do. You just don't realize
Chris, could you actually share that? Please?
it. I can find one. Hold on.
This is what Manny eats every day to lose weight,
It's gonna take a
and then
minute.
it wonders
so
why he's a miserable fuck.
Why do I
Yeah,
feel like
mean-
this isn't just going to be mustard?
No, I mean it's just
Oh.
mustard, really.
Not
Trust me.
entirely.
There's a
There-
couple
there-
carrots in
there-
the mustard.
I'm a
There's a
little
lot of other
worried.
gross
A
things.
sweet potato.
He
With
just has that
boiled
random
meat.
ass sweet potato laying in
It,
that
it
thing.
looks like he boiled the meat. It's so gross.
Imagine how easy grocery shopping must be for him, though.
Right.
Dude, I could feed him for a week here. I got so much mustard in my fridge from Halloween.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Lock
gross.
the door.
Jesus.
Are you sure you can? I don't think you have enough mustard.
You can.
Yep. Do you see the
That's-
potato at the bottom? Ugh,
Is that a
it's so
potato?
gross.
Yeah, it's like a sweet potato.
A yam,
That-
maybe?
It looks a little like that dick pic thing I saw at the barstool today. Gross.
If someone's sending you a dick pic covered in mustard, they have other issues.
No, the
Oh, I
barstool
got-
one, not me, not me. Please, do not get any
Oh,
idea.
McKay. Has Jay ever sent you a dick pic?
Did who? No one.
Jay?
Please do not. I'm gonna have to close my messages now. Jesus.
Oh,
I would
I was
I've
going to
never
suggest
sent
you
one.
do that anyway.
I know.
I'm
well,
undefeated. I've never sent one. You don't have to worry about that for me. Chris, on the other hand.
Oh, you
Watch
know
out.
Chris is sending those things around.
Oh yeah.
I mean, only on request.
Chris walks through the mall, just
You know
airdrops
Chris
like
has a
crazy.
huge dick too.
I don't know
Yeah,
that.
I use somebody else's. I send people a big black, 18-inch.
The Brett Favre.
Yeah. I had somebody Photoshop my body with that on it.
Oh,
That's what I send around. Goes to everyone. Doggy frozen veggies.
yeah, Swag and
Wagon
Doc.
definitely says too much. That's true.
What happened to Wagon? He like collapsed?
I had to
I
take a
think
piss.
I thought he had a stroke.
I had to take a piss, boys.
Same thing.
Oh, appreciate that. We didn't.
Did you wash your hands?
No.
I didn't hear the water
pissed
running.
outside. I pissed outside. Nobody's
Embrace
here.
debate.
Why
Do
would-
guys need to wash their hands when they pee?
Wash my hands.
I mean,
building immunity. You're
I
building.
do
I'm not
when
in public. I'm not in public. I'm not washing no
Yeah,
hands.
exactly. At home, I don't wash my hands after I pee. In
I
public,
went
for sure,
outside,
though.
peed, and came back.
the only thing I would say is if you're ever going to handle anything food related, then yes, because I don't want your
Oh, no,
hands
that's all-
touching
I
my
already
food
cooked
after
for
they're
everybody.
touching your dick.
But like,
That's
all you gotta
correct.
do is pull your pants down and pee, and then like my
No.
pants are not dirty.
When I cook, I wash my hands multiple times. I'm big on that.
Oh, who's back?
Oh,
He's
fuck.
back.
All right,
Dr.
everyone, stop
Buck
talking
has
about it.
returned. So let's talk about rehab again. And
Back to
Here
the
we go.
alcohol.
just kidding.
Here.
Just kidding. I wonder where Tony is. Tony was. We were talking about drunk driving earlier. He was doing a bit
I
of drunk
want
driving one
Tony.
night on the show.
Dude,
Wagon
me and
talked him
Robbie
home.
V. Me and Robbie V stayed on.
I know.
And we talked to him all the way home.
Made
He
sure
was
it didn't crash.
fucking hammered.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
strange
my
guy
God.
anyway.
Did you get weed?
Yeah,
I was like, what?
going to a late night dispensary, trying to pick up.
He's the man. Oh, I'm not talking down on him though. Tony's my guy. I'm a number one Tony guy, by the way.
I fucking hate Tony.
See, I don't like that
Tony.
negativity. I don't like that
What do you
negativity.
want me to do? He's a shithead.
He's a man. I love Tony.
He is a man. I agree.
He's a man. I don't know.
I agree to disagree. We don't have to fight over this.
You disagree that he's a man?
Yeah, thank you, Wagon.
All I gotta say is the episode when Tony robbed that McDonald's with the fake fucking debit
What?
card.
It's so
No,
funny
it's
how
hilarious.
mad I make Wagon anytime I'm around.
That's true.
Uh-oh.
You guys usually get
I
mad
love
at
you
each
guys.
other.
You guys want to talk it out? The floor is yours.
I love you, Baca. I'm
The
not
game's
mad
over, Pat. Huh? Who won?
Not my son's team.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sound
because he can't skate.
Well,
Is
it's
your
the
son
refs.
still in the
That's my
penalty
dick.
box?
He had a great assist. He had a great hit that he got a penalty for no reason. I let the ref
Is he still in the
hear my
penalty box?
displeasure. No, he was out a long time.
Own
ago.
goals don't count as assists, bud.
Such a
Son of a
scumbag
goal, you
talking bad
fucking
about some
cunt.
other man's kid. You fucking cunt.
Tell him, Wagon.
What are you gonna do about it, Wagon?
Someone just was
What
so
am I gonna do? I'm gonna come through the screen and strangle you? Like what?
Meet him
You could do that,
halfway.
That'd be a hell of a move.
You can meet him halfway.
Dude, he don't want none of
Get it,
this.
bro.
And I would never fight Baca.
Yeah, Wagon, you're really scary.
Unfortunately,
actually.
Baca is like a brother to me.
I thought he was white.
Good point. Well, my ex-wife
Look at
was black.
I
so
just had to walk by my ex-wife. Unfortunately,
You flip her the
slapped her in
bird?
the head. You should have walked up behind her and slapped her upside the head.
What? What? Why?
Yeah, the
Wagon?
fucking-
Jesus
You could
Christ.
have put her
What do you
on.
mean? I always do that to.
Use
I always
another
do that to
female
mine.
on here.
You always
I always
do
do
that?
that to my baby mama. Joking with her. I don't hit her hard. idiot.
Wagon, mute
I always go up.
it.
I'm not muting it.
That's what my
I
dad
always
used
go
to.
up. She thinks it's
So
funny.
just
She doesn't
over
need
the
to get
1
mad.
hour mark, Wagon admits to domestic
Whatever.
abuse.
No, it's not.
He's like,
That's
every
not what I
chance I
meant.
get, any woman with her back turned to me, I'm just gonna
Dude, I'll
smack
get her
her
on.
right in
I'll
the
get
head.
her on FaceTime. I don't hit her. It's like I
You
do
just
this.
said you did.
It's just a,
Like I
it's just a
joke
tap to the
around.
back of the
I
head.
joke
Look here,
around.
Chris. You don't understand what it's like to just slap somebody in the back of the head, especially your ex-wife. Okay, why don't you? How about you
You're
just
out of
figure
your
it out?
mind.
You
It's
ever
true.
waited
I
in
don't
line for a
have an
long time,
ex-wife.
Chris?
That's what my dad used to call the old Jap slap. Make the eyes go right.
Whoa, easy, easy.
Wait, what?
Whatever. I take care of her
I don't
kid
think
and
we
my
have
kid,
any
and I
viewers
still
of
pay
the
her phone
Japanese
bill
persuasion.
2 years later.
Well,
So-
I don't know how I ended up in this room.
I remember Pearl Harbor, Chris. That's what I remember. Okay.
Yeah, do you remember your Sony play? Oh wait, you don't.
Aren't
You
you
have a
like 40?
computer. Who makes your
Harbor.
computer?
You have to be. What does the age have to do with anything?
How would you remember
Oh.
Pearl Harbor? The thing was
I
so
remember
long
it.
time ago.
You
I
lost
read.
me at
I read a
Pearl
book
Harbor.
one time.
Oh, so you remember the book? You remember
Yeah.
someone's interpretation of Pearl Harbor? I'll tell
Yeah.
you what really happened.
All right, let's hear it. Were you there?
All right. Yes.
I want to
All
hear
right.
this too.
Let's hear it.
Me and
Hitler
HBM were
bombed
there.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, Hitler. Okay. So Nazi slap. So it's take away Jap slap. Now it's not Nazi slap.
Who just said Hitler bombed Pearl Harbor?
Do you like the high?
Oh my
do a slap? How do you do a Hitler slap?
Hey,
Oh,
Hitler
I
did
don't
not
know.
bomb
You
Pearl
clap your
Harbor.
hands.
One of
Just so you
these?
know.
Yeah, one of those.
That is.
FYI, Hitler did not bomb Pearl Harbor.
No.
No,
Jesus
Hitler did
Christ.
not bomb Pearl Harbor. It's true.
You won't learn that in my history class.
Mama K, at what point did you regret coming in here?
Very entertaining. I was listening to I was watching a David Goggins interview, and then I got
Who
the
the
thing.
fuck
and
is that?
David Goggins. He's
It's a wagon.
awesome.
Oh, that's Wagon's real name.
Yeah, David Goggins.
This is my life coach.
He's an ultra marathon runner.
I've been working out. I've been working out. I moved to Ultra.
Former Navy SEAL, all sorts of shit. But yeah, he's awesome.
Oh yeah.
He's been
He
on
wrote
the
a
road.
book, right?
He's written 2 books. He's awesome. Get your ass out of bed, that's for sure. But anyway.
Oh no, I don't. I see. I don't like his YouTube. His YouTube thumbnails are like crazy. Fuck feelings. Go to work. Stop listening to anybody. I don't like that.
I like that.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I love it.
Sounds like a
I
great
mean,
idea.
you need David Goggins to go to work.
I don't know. I got a book for Christmas from him. I think
That's
I might read it.
we're talking
If
basic
that's what
fucking
it is,
things
I
there.
will.
Go to work. You don't need David Goggins to tell you to go to work, Wags.
No, you don't, but sometimes it freaking helps. It definitely helps.
I know. I'm never gonna read. Let's be honest.
No, do the
I was gonna
audio
say,
book. The audio
Shame on the
better
person who
anyway,
got him a book.
because you get like him talking after it. But yeah, but that was my other option tonight. So this ranks higher.
Surprisingly, I feel like this is the better decision.
I can't disagree there. This is not like my usual Saturday night for sure.
Own your shit.
That's the slogan
I'm
of our
alone,
show,
so
not
what?
like your
Every
usual
single one of
Saturday
his
night.
fucking thumbnails is like,
Stay hard, baby.
own your shit. I'm alone, so what?
Yeah, but McKay, I hope you know now that coming on, like now you know all the things we reply to you or whatever, just fucking around with you.
Wait, what do you reply to?
Gonna smack me in the back of the head?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
I know Wagon. Yeah, I see him on there. Sometimes I just get annoyed because it's like, not by you guys, but like sometimes I'm just like,
Well, High Black Mike's definitely.
I just,
What?
like,
I've never said a word.
like, I don't need it.
Wagon, kayfabe, you asshole.
I think I follow you, Mama K.
I just
Nope.
fucking
Nope,
around.
I don't. Bummer.
Well, you
It's
should
all
now.
fun.
You can.
You should
It's
now.
It's all fun.
Alright, fine.
And hurry up
Fine,
before
fine. I
closing
did
your
it.
DMs.
Credit to me. I just did it.
There's no credit to you at all in this world, Vodka. Move on.
Dr. Vodka. Just got it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Pat hates Wagon. Wagon hates vodka. Vodka hates Pat.
I think so. Yeah.
No, I like Pat.
That's actually a good way to put it because I don't hate Pat either.
I
I
feel
don't
like
hate Wagon.
I feel like Wagon's trying to be friends with everybody. He's a lover, not a fighter.
That's fake. That's fake.
Wagon picks fights with black people at bars.
Hold up. That's a
Exclusively,
one-time event.
like he.
I might tell the real story of that. That's not true.
When the hurricane came through in Florida, Wagon started looting buildings, and he sent us videos of it.
He was just trying to smack a woman in the back of the head.
I was so dedicated to the boys. I even gave live footage from the hurricane to them.
Why you slapped a woman in the back of the head?
I mean,
did that happen? Did that happen?
45 seconds, yes. But
I saw you do a backflip.
And then we never heard.
There's a hurricane coming. It's not like I had the best internet. I let it go as long as I could.
You should have figured it out, Wagon. You should have been more.
Nothing's ever good enough for you, Pat. That's probably what your wife says too.
Excuses.
Nothing's ever good enough.
Wagon, he's got a disappointment for a kid that can't score a goal.
Oh wow!
You got
This is why I didn't hit up vodka when I was out in North Carolina. He's a fucking dirtbag.
Well, that is a dirtbag. Even Wagon, even I wouldn't say something like that.
Well, this kid can't score a goal. It's sad.
Bringing in personal stuff. That's fine.
I mean, you were there.
That's fine.
Vodka, you can't even stand on skates anymore because you're so drunk all the time.
Well, that's why I don't go play anymore. So, fair play.
I don't know. You don't talk about other people's.
Vodka's
Pat. I think Pat knows I don't actually mean it. So.
I mean,
my pretend rehab. Yeah.
Spent a month away from his kid for no reason, just to drink again.
True. That's actually facts.
Well, so
and then Shannon Sharp was talking shit.
Yeah, and then half a basketball team tried to kill him.
Shannon Sharp would have mopped each one of them except for maybe Steven.
Well, that's why they let people. That's why they hold him back. That's why all those guys let other people hold them back.
I used to hate Shannon Sharp. Now I'm a Shannon Sharp guy.
Dylan Brooks is like 170 pounds. Shannon Sharp would literally floss with him.
Dude, I would have flossed all those little skinnies.
Oh boy,
Wagon.
I thought he was going to say it. I really did.
Wagon.
Yeah, HBM. I thought the end bomb was coming.
Here we go. 906.
Nope, I'm not going to go there. I promised that for Chris. I said that after I went nuts on a 420 one time. I will not do that again to his show.
We were there.
I won't do it again.
Credit to
you.
I
made that promise.
You can say it if you are one.
Well,
I thought it was all like, I thought anything was okay to go, but
I don't think that's ever okay to go.
Well,
Wagon, didn't you used to be 1%?
Used to be?
Used to be 1%.
He had it removed.
No, I never. No, not never.
Mama K, how percent black are you?
Oh, I'm 1% African American.
I'd imagine.
That's a tough question to answer.
I'm 94% English. I actually got my ancestry done.
Me too. I'm 50% English. I got some Viking, 1% African American. I want my reparations.
There it is.
We'll talk later.
It's back.
And then 2, Irish too. So.
That explains a lot.
Just all the slave culture. Like I've been a slave my whole life.
Oh Jesus!
I want my fucking money.
What?
1% African.
You're saying you're saying you want 1% reparations is what you're saying.
Dude, my ancestors
whatever
came here.
the amount for reparations is, he deserves 1% of it.
Yeah, systematic. You know why? I'm only 1% now. I'm only 1% now because my ancestors came here and whittled me down to this 1%. I am an absolute African.
Wagon is a 1%.
I got screwed.
Let it be known, Chuck Wagon is a 1%er.
1%er.
No, I know what 1%er is, and I'm not a 1%er.
No,
you're thinking of 3%.
Right? No, I've already been accused of enough.
Wagon's gonna have to pay reparations to himself.
I want the money.
Mama K, was that your way to try to leave?
I gotta head up.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for coming on. We
This was
appreciate
longer
it
than I
having you.
thought you'd be, to be honest.
Hey, listen.
I expected a crash and burn at some point that didn't happen.
No.
Me too.
Oh, I'm a
But thanks
fan.
for coming. Now we'll let
Trooper.
Wagon be racist.
Thanks for having me. I'm
Anytime.
glad
I
I
was
came.
not racist.
Don't turn your back around wagon.
1%.
1% Wagon.
1% wagon.
1%
I'm a
wagon.
good person, Mama.
I think we're all 1% wagon at some point.
I'm having that part removed.
Takes on a new meaning.
Yeah. Mama K, you're the best.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a
See ya.
good
Take
time.
care. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And she's
Glad
gone. All right.
Real
Glad that
nice,
bit-
guys. Real nice.
We were
Vodka
nice.
made her leave.
We got
Oh,
on
you
for an hour.
you
when
took
I
a
figured it'd
joke
be
that I
5
was
minutes.
talking
As
about
soon as
Pat's.
vodka came on, it changed the whole thing. Tell me
Uno
it didn't
Wells is the
happen.
happiest guy in the world, but she's
I
gone.
made a joke about Pat's kid. Pat knew it was a joke, and you started turning it into something negative. Pat knows I was joking, and you just made it weird. That's what happened.
Oh, I was trying to listen to Chris. But
Chris wasn't
Never
saying
listen
anything
to
during
Chris.
that time.
Never.
No one listens to me on this show. What are you talking about?
I do.
When?
I love listening to Chris on the show. It's my favorite part of the show.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wagon. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the comment.
What is add me?
Why we got pedo comments on the screen?
Oh, we've had comments on the screen.
Well, we just like everyone's back cool with the fucking
I don't know,
white
I'm
collar
sick
all of
of-
a sudden.
I'm sick of being yelled at for being on streams.
They didn't get it.
Can I say something? I'm pretty sick of being yelled at for being on streams with fuckface.
With who?
With Jay.
Oh, you shouldn't be on streams with Jay.
Why?
unless you want to.
Why?
You can if you,
It's a
no, you
fucking-
can if you want. Let me finish. I
I'm
said you
making
shouldn't
fun
be
of
unless
him
you
all the
want to.
time. I make fun of him the whole time. It's great. It's funny.
Okay.
Fought a war for
I
this
have
shit.
no
understand.
problem if you do that, Wagon. I have no problem if BA does it. I just wanted to have the conversation about BA
HBM, you
because it's
fucking
kind of burnt us.
asshole.
No, but apparently a lot of people have an issue with it.
I'm personally not a fan of that person, but you do you.
Not
Stop
a
caring
fucking
about what
fan
those
of 'em.
people think, Wagon.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck
Okay.
if you're on with Jay?
What's the score?
5-0.
14-0.
Oh no, it's Geico commercial.
Oh, fuck Geico.
20-0.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I'm a
20-0.
progressive guy. I'm all
I
about
just don't
that
like the Lizard's
progressive.
accent.
20-0.
Would you bang the progressive girl? I would.
Oh, you know what's her name?
Flo.
Oh,
No,
No,
Flo,
I'm not into Flo.
AT&T. That girl.
Oh, the AT&T girl. I'm
I like
about
Flo
that.
better.
AT&T girl's different.
Have you
I
seen
like
the
Flo
fucking?
better.
Yeah, she's got some fucking.
I mean,
Huge
I
ass
would never
titties.
because Bonnie watches the show and she's probably watching it now in the car as she's driving. from
I can
McDonald's.
tell you right now,
No, I would
Flo
never.
sucks some dick, dude. That's a
Listen
lot.
here, Bonnie. Chris told me in the DMs he's trying to fucking titty fuck the AT&T girl.
There's no
That's what he
way I
talks
would
about.
DM you that, Vaughn.
he
There's
never stops
virtually
talking
no
about
way.
it.
Good
Whatever
morning,
he
Chris.
says is
I
a
am
lie.
still trying to titty fuck her.
Hey, it's a moment of passion, all right?
Pat, are you mad at me, bud?
Pat, are you there?
That's a yes.
Pat's back. Pat, it's too loud.
I don't mind the loudest, the echo. I hear myself twice.
Pat, are you
I
on
hear you twice,
Bluetooth?
too.
Like on the car Bluetooth?
I can't hear if you're responding, bud.
Damn
Oh,
it,
now
where'd
he's
Pat
gone.
go?
See what you guys did? You guys chased
Yeah,
Pat away.
You ask him a couple of hard questions. He
Soon,
leaves.
soon as Wagon got here, fucking Pat left.
Well, I can't hear nothing when he's on. He's got to clear it up.
Killer says the
I
AT&T
I
girl
refuse
has
to pay for an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Porn is free.
Yeah, I've never paid for an OnlyFans.
All you have to do is type the OnlyFans name into Google and say OnlyFans leak, and then you find it.
That's
Yeah,
probably very
Okay,
true,
you
actually.
scumbag.
No, he's right actually, because if you go on like in the comment section, like the people post their pictures all the time. It's actually like a big problem in the industry.
I'm actually not that like picky about porn though. I'll just throw.
The only
You
OnlyFans
porn.
I think I've ever paid for are like girls I went to high school with that I never got to fuck.
See, that's like that I can understand.
No,
Yeah,
that's
if
like
you
the
knew
Jeffrey
somebody in
Dahmer
real
shit.
life.
That's
Well,
like,
they're also Wagon. They're also cheap. Like they're like $3.99
Well,
for
you just
a
gotta buy
month.
it for 1 month.
Bucky's dream girl from high school
Old
with
high
$3
school girlfriends I
OnlyFans.
could never fuck. How old are you?
No, well, because like if you never got to
35.
suck it, but you always thought about
Oh
it.
my
like,
God,
now you
that's
can see
sick.
it.
Pat, please tell me. I'm
Why
right.
is that sick?
Pat's like hanging out the window right now.
You're not interested in some of the girls you went to high school with? What they're looking like right now?
My girlfriend right now is my high school girlfriend, and I'm telling you, don't do it.
I
She's been gone
I can't really argue with that.
She's been gone all week on vacation for work, and I'm like, oh my
heaven?
God, why did I do this? It's
No,
been such a good week.
Young Legs pays me. Young Leg pays me.
She's like, will you pick me up from the airport? I'm like, I'll buy you an Uber. I bought her an Uber. Best I can do.
Pat, I'm sorry, I had to mute
I'm
you.
not driving to Fort Myers. Would you guys do this? Is this a bad boyfriend?
Yes.
I should drive to Fort Myers and pick her up at 12:30.
How far is it?
45
30 minutes.
Yeah, I'd probably do it. It's close enough to where you don't have an excuse.
I paid for the Uber though.
If
Oh,
you
no.
don't care about her, that's fine.
Hey, Simon.
Well, if you're wasted,
Hey,
you say
Simon.
I'm wasted. You can't drive.
Simon, you in
What
the
up,
hotel?
brother?
Oh, yes, I am. I just smoked a half a joint of what the fuck's it called? Wait a minute. It's called Star
Green
God.
label.
It's a hybrid, and
Cheers.
I'm pretty much on Mars, so I'm pretty good.
Simon, what time's the flight?
11:30 tomorrow morning.
All right, 11:30
And
Eastern.
because of the 2-hour time difference, I fly into Newark at 5:30. So
Yeah, that's a long flight.
And well, it's about 3 hours or so. And they make you shove your pet under the seat of the plane, and it's like fucking torture for the poor cat.
Oh,
So
Under the chair? Oh, he will
yeah,
be-
they make you have like a collapsible carrier, and they have to stand up in it, and he can, but if you go under that seat, he won't be able to breathe. So I kind of cheat and I put him under my feet.
That rhymed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Under your feet. Yeah.
A little bit.
Right.
I mean, I would
I'm
rather
nervous.
be uncomfortable for 3 hours than so he can have some breathing room, you know. So, and I got a hotel in New Jersey for the first 7 days, and I got a line on the house in Plainfield, which is like the next town over from my sister, and $800 a month for a house in New Jersey, and that's pretty cheap.
That is cheap.
And
That's wicked cheap.
it's a decent neighborhood. You won't see crackheads coming out of the woodwork, and
For $800 a month?
you know, yeah. I think it's actually an upstairs apartment in a
Gotta be
house,
crackheads.
Yeah, but still.
and you know, you're talking Plainfield. This is like George Clinton territory, and so you got to be careful. But my sister drove by the place, and it's like a decent neighborhood. So, and plus, it's like I'm not going to be having any like wild parties or anything like that. So,
You don't seem like that type, Simon. So that's
A
good.
now,
business trip.
well, maybe when I was
Danielle.
in my 20s and 30s, but it's no, not anymore. I'm pretty subdued, and I keep to myself, and I play my guitar.
Now that you're in your 40s,
Yeah, thank you.
that
I appreciate the backhanded compliment. But it's,
Simon, do you want to give an update on the situation?
Well, something
No.
about Simon. Simon just seems like he's in like way better spirits. Simon, you
No.
look great.
I
I
love
don't
it.
want
I
to
love
thank
it.
you.
Chuck Wagon
Like,
is a
how
fan
you
of
doing?
Simon being happy.
I can't read the fucking screen, so I can't see who's there.
So I'm here. Chuck's here. Chuck Wagon. High Blind Mike's here. Dr. Vodka's here, and Pat
What
is
up,
here.
D-
He's in his car.
What up, DV? How are you, sir?
Who?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking forward to what the future holds. I'm gonna hook
I
up.
hope you forget about Danielle.
Self-driving cars.
I'm
You need to
gonna.
forget about her.
I'm gonna take care of myself.
I killed her. She's dead.
Let's go. Let's go,
Wagon smacked her in
Simon.
the back of the head.
If
Yeah, what Simon talk?
Yeah, I slapped her in the back of the head like Wagon does to his ex-wife.
well, it's like how my dad taught me how to drive. You know, and bam, what the fuck's wrong with you? And you know, smack in the back of the head. But
Thank you.
it just goes to show that I don't know shit about shit. I'm 63 years old and I'm still trying to figure this shit out. I make mistakes. I make dumb decisions a lot. And I have to own them and move the fuck on. So, I feel pretty good. I feel free. I feel like I'm gonna start to think for myself. I'm
Do
gonna.
you feel like you have maybe 130-pound weight cut from your?
It's like you were in a warm bag of shit and didn't realize that it smelled. And you wake up one day and you go, "This fucking smells," and you got to get out of it. And it's for my own physical well-being, for my mental well-being, and fuck.
There's a question in the chat for you, Simon. It says, Simon, do you think you were blinded by young Gash?
Just say
was.
Yes. Just say yes.
Yeah. In the beginning.
And then it became a prospect.
Then it became a very like Stockholm syndrome type thing in a way. It's I'm fucking serious. And
Oh, I was coughing. I wasn't laughing.
no, I understand.
I thought you were gonna die.
It was like the shit that I put myself through is like, what the fuck what do I know? I don't know shit.
We're all learning.
It's just, you know, I'm still trying to figure it out. So
I think we've all been victim to young Gash before, Simon. So I wouldn't take it too hard. But Mike only gets old Gash. That's what he's into.
Like, first off, my wife is only 55.
That's pretty
That's
young.
awesome.
55 is the new 35. Everybody knows that.
Are we talking about people's wives now?
Docs and wives?
I don't know about that, but
sorry.
Well, I think Vodka was trying to go that way.
I don't even know what High Blind Mike looks like.
Well, how about we don't go that route?
How about I just do whatever I want, Wagon, and you don't fucking censor me?
Oh, censor you.
I got good hair.
HBM, I've seen you before, you dickhead.
Oh, the hair was flawless, right?
Yeah, it was. It was a great head of hair. Simon, speaking of head of hair, that's something you can think of. You got a great head of hair.
Well, hey, I'm lucky at my age. I still
43.
fucking have it.
Look, I'm 40, Simon. I'm only 40. Shit's gone. I got a pussy patch.
That's funny. But I'm looking forward to.
I don't care. I don't care about hair.
Him and Pat have more. Him and Pat have more pubes than head hair.
It's actually true.
I am sipping a wonderful Pepsi. Where's the fucking camera?
Pepsi's a fan.
What's your go-to?
Bald men are ahead on the gene pool because they're ahead on the gene pool because men don't need hair anymore to keep warm. So we're losing it already. So I'm ahead of you guys in evolution.
So you're saying you evolve faster because you don't have hair?
Not that you, Chris, you're there. You just won't let it go.
I have a lot left.
I guess.
Well, hey, I'm lucky I have it. As a matter of fact, I would try to
You have great hair. Simon, you have great hair.
I don't know why I am. I just it's there.
It's the gift.
Great hair.
I used to color it all different colors. I colored it pink once.
Oh hell yeah!
And it turned. It was supposed to be purple, and it turned out pink. It was pretty funny. Somebody asked me if I lost a bet.
Some people are asking, did you ever pay Fez back?
Who?
Fez? Did you ever pay
When?
Fez back?
For what?
For what?
I don't know. Fez said, I thought Fez gave you money and you said you'd pay him back the next day.
Oh yeah, I did, and he said to consider a housewarming gift, but I'm gonna send it back anyway.
Oh, that's great then. Never mind. I'm sorry for that then.
No,
I didn't
no.
know anything about that.
If he said it was a homing, I just didn't know it was a housewarming gift. Now
Yeah,
we know.
I told
The
him
more you
that
know.
day, and I thanked him again, and he said, just consider it that, and I was like, well, thank you so much.
See,
No,
he
he's a
seems
wicked
like a
nice
nice
guy.
guy. I never met Fez, but he seems like a great guy.
He's got a
wicked
big
nice
heart.
guy.
He really
Huge
does
heart.
have a big heart.
He really does. I'm a Fezza fan, so
You're a Fez fan?
Yeah.
I'm a huge Fezza fan. So
I am pretty stoned.
Well, that's
But
good.
anyway,
Simon, are you a Fezza fan?
of course, whatever that is, yes. I'm
Damn
like
right.
second in line after you.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Biggest Fez fan.
Simon, the place you're staying in Jersey, how far is it from Seaside Heights?
I live in
That guy
Seaside.
goes everywhere.
Here, the most depressing town you ever want to see. Seaside Heights
We
is
know
down
somebody
here.
from there.
It's
I
fucking.
believe
It's depressing as fuck, man. It's like off season. It's terrible, and during the season, it's just insane. But it's down the shore from where I'm staying. It's a good hour drive, maybe. And I found a hotel in a decent area. It's surrounded by like a lot of businesses and whatnot. But, we'll get
What's the
stabbed.
plan after like you're feeling better? Are you staying up there? Are you going back to Denver?
I don't know. I mean, if I live within my means, I can live anywhere I fucking want. So I don't want to go to California because that's way too expensive. Florida is where old people go.
Yeah,
So
What do you mean?
Wagons in
You
Florida.
come visit me, Simon. You can come stay here. We'll fucking go swimming, drink some fucking margaritas.
Oh, I don't swim.
Maybe we'll get some toot.
I forego a lot of physical things these days.
You could definitely come to visit for a week, Simon.
Oh, of course. I mean, I could do whatever I want. I was thinking about getting like an RV and just fucking drive and go
I
anywhere.
got one you can borrow.
Hey, I'm down.
You have to tow it though or something.
Well, it's so I would have to get like a truck and insurance and money and
Do it just like Fred Flintstone. Put a hole in the floor and just kick.
use my feet as a brake, you know.
Wags, this comment is for you. It says you can't be a Fezza fan and go on shows with Jay.
I can do whatever the fuck I want, Killer.
What up, Killer?
Don't kill the messenger. I was just reading.
Killer, how's it going, bud?
I know, but I care nothing of what Killer says. Literally, do not. Like, yeah, I go on and have. I'm done defending myself about that.
Hey,
So,
I was only reading the comments.
If people don't like me after that, fine. I mean, it's up to them. I mean, let's get fucking real here. I like going on streams, talking with the boys. And
Hey,
if he's
girls.
on there, or I mean, what the fuck?
Well, didn't
It's all like-
even acknowledge Mama K.
Exactly. He thought she was a guy.
We never asked her how she identifies. Let's be consistent.
I was on with some hoes the other
Non-binary is
night
what she
too.
told me in the DM.
Me and BA took our shirts off.
I have. You know what I'm gonna do?
Don't tell
Started
me you took
drinking
your shirt off.
liquor. It was
I
awesome.
have to go outside and finish this little bad boy,
There you go.
and I'm gonna come
You're
back
bad.
in. I just might pass out for the night, so I wanted to just check in with you guys, say hi.
Need a good
we
night's
love
sleep.
you.
Big day.
We'll catch up next week.
Fresh start.
Absolutely.
I'll let you. Chris, I'll message you when I land, and you guys have a good week. All right.
You too. Talk to you,
You
soon.
too,
man.
Simon.
You have a
Peace
good
out, guys.
Fly safe. Watch out for the bombs.
All right.
What bombs?
You said
Shoe
watch
bomb-
out for the
shoe
bombs or
bomb-
the bombs.
Shoe bombs.
Oh, bums. Yeah, he's going to Jersey. Good
No,
point.
I said bombs.
Go get bombed with the bums, he said.
No, I'm a nice guy.
Man, Simon is one fucked up individual, eh?
He's your friend.
I mean, okay, Chris. Chris, he's literally your. But to be fair, he's like the staple of 420. I got to give you that. You found the perfect guy to be like the mascot.
I cannot take credit for finding him. Somebody in this room found him, but it won't be. I won't say
The real person to thank is DEC, because if DEC doesn't report my account, I never get suspended. I'm never stuck on the 420 account only. I never find Simon.
That's true.
So we owe it all to DEC.
I got a lot of respect for the 420 show. I love it.
Really? Because you didn't want to come on originally.
It's my favorite show, pretty much now. It's Saturday night. I'm hammered.
But you used to hate us.
That's not true.
He hated
true.
you.
The only show I ever hated talked
You
shit
said,
about
this show's
Rice
boring.
Bucket.
You guys suck.
Was the Rice Bucket. That's the only time I ever talked shit
Oh,
about
that was different. You said, what are they going to do when hockey season's
I
over?
never talked shitty about the 420 show.
That show's
ever.
okay, but they did this one clip show the other week that fucking sucked.
I thought it was their highest rated show in months.
I don't know.
I mean,
I fell
420
asleep,
show and the Rice Bucket, it's not even comparable.
Although, to be fair, we wouldn't do a clip show on the 420 show. Anytime we weren't around, we got fill-in host.
I'm even on a show, on the Big Dog Show, and I got to say 420 is
Big
the best
Dog
show
Show,
right
it's
now.
up.
I would say 420 is the best show right now, though.
Clip that, send that to BD. See how he feels about it.
It's
I mean, I got to be honest. I got to be
an hour
honest.
30 and 30 seconds. 31 and 30
I'm on
seconds.
the show. Why would I lie? It's just.
No one
I'm
says
just
you're lying.
saying.
I didn't say
gotta
you
be
were lying.
honest.
I said I wonder how
420
BD is going to feel about that.
interesting. I
I
mean,
like
he's
to
got to
picture
have thick
Wagon
skin.
just like he licks the tip of his fingers and he just walks up to the back of her and smacks her right in the back of the fucking head. It's the best.
Jap slap, bitch.
He's
Do
like,
you guys
you're not
wanna
gonna make
see
the
when she-
cereal, eh?
I made her Uber home, and then when she gets home, do you guys want me to fucking walk up and slap her on the ass?
No.
And
You
the
made
show?
her Uber home.
I
You didn't go get her.
want.
No, it's fucking 30 minutes away. I'm drunk. No.
He's
Yeah.
playing it
But
safe.
you knew ahead of time she was going to be coming home.
That's the
Yeah,
safe
but she
play.
All right, I was gonna pick her up, and then she's like, "Are you sure I can expense it? I know your friends are coming over."
Wagon, how
Can-
much was the
can-
Uber?
Wait, can
So
expense
is
it?
that
I
fair?
know your friends are coming over. We're on the stream.
She works.
You could do this from your car. Ask
No,
Pat.
they were over. They just left before I got on the stream. We had a cookout today.
Why
do you think I'm
why,
mangled?
why couldn't we meet your friends, dude?
No. I mean, some
Pat
people
brought
here
his
could be
friends
my
on the
friends.
stream.
I think
some
me and-
people
In person,
here
me
could
and-
be my
me and
friends.
Wagon would be
I don't
very
want-
good friends.
I
Couple
don't
of
want. I
pirates?
don't want vodka to beat my friends.
Wow. Ricochet shot on Pat.
Where's
Uh,
Pat?
I know. Me and Pat would be
He's
friends.
muted.
Next time he comes to Florida, I'll make the drive, but it's got to be on a weekend. I can't just do it on a weekday.
Pat just driving around in the convertible.
He knows. I got kids. He's got kids. He understands.
Both Chuck and Vodka didn't drive to see Pat.
Damn,
You.
that's over too.
And
I
it-
couldn't. It was during the week. If it was the weekend, I would have went.
Well, I didn't know when Pat was there. To be fair,
I
Oh, I
knew.
heard.
he told me a month before he came, and he
So he told
expected
you.
me to remember.
That's big news. You should remember that.
Well, sometimes
You know
it
what?
doesn't
Next
work
time
out
Pat
like that.
comes, I don't care if it's during the week. I'm going to take off, and I'm going to say, "You get what you wish for."
And then Pat's is very mad at me right now.
And then he's going to have Wagon fucking with no shirt on, running around the pools where he's at, just running a menace.
I think
That
Pat's
sounds
finally
terrible.
home, so
You're
I
in
think we're
trouble
gonna hear
now.
from him here in a second.
You're
Just
all in
put the
trouble now.
top
Pat.
on the convertible.
Yeah.
I like Simon, though. At the end of the day, I love Simon.
Is anybody actually watching the game live? Did they score? Did they score here?
I'm watching the football game.
That's what I'm saying. Did they score
It's
here?
21-0. It's over.
What's up with what do you guys think of Mahomes' ankle? That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's over.
I think it's bullshit.
He's fucking Chris is furious.
I'd like to kiss his
I
ankle.
hate the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs.
I think he's playing up a little rolled ankle. to try to
I'm
make
rooting for
himself
the
look
Bills
like a
right
hero.
now.
Bills.
I was rooting for the Jags. They're done. So now I got to go for
Oh,
the Bills.
you got to root for the Bills. They're the team of destiny. They had the guy almost die.
And you know
He
what?
died twice.
Well,
These
Blizzard,
poor
too.
people. These poor people
They
went
have
to
the
4
story.
Super Bowls in a row and lost them all.
It's
I
anybody-
was alive
30
for
years
them.
ago.
It's anybody right now except the Cowboys. They can't. I refuse.
You just don't believe in Jerry's boys?
Boomer Wells drove to meet.
I
No.
agree with
I'm
Vodka on this one.
I'm the old R words fan here, so I'll
Retards.
I might kill myself.
I was
if
waiting
they
for that.
win.
No one cares if you kill yourself. So
Somebody probably would.
no,
There's gonna be one
no one does.
person.
My daughter would probably care.
I'm
for
so
a couple
tired
days.
of the mental health.
She would definitely
world we've
care.
turned into. Now we're all mental health people. I'm
Everyone's a
over it.
victim, Wagon.
Speak for
Anytime
yourself.
someone's
I'm not
sad
mental
now.
healthy.
We went to fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. Big deal. These people went to World War II and rebuilt our country.
What are you?
I'm
talking
done with
about,
the
dude?
bullshit.
Well, don't
I
even.
was,
don't
I was
even
talking
forget
about
World War I
football. I
and
was
the
talking about the
revolution.
Cowboys and football.
Oh, well, I had to go on a rant, man.
Okay,
No.
well, but I know where it came from, so it seemed like out of place. Because I didn't know who you were referring to there.
I'm just referring to
Wagon's
people in
like,
general.
Listen to me, sad boy.
You don't get to not want the Cowboys to win.
I don't want the Cowboys. I'm with you on the Cowboys.
It didn't seem like it.
He didn't realize what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Took him a minute to catch up.
I might be on a delay.
I meant what I said before that, though, too.
And Jalen Hurts just scored. Jesus Christ.
MVP.
What are you drinking on? Some water. Oh.
Huh.
Some
It's always water.
I thought that was a question to me. I was like, well, that seems rhetorical.
I am not taking shots at VD. Let's not get it twisted.
I mean, you kind of
VD.
were. You just said that you
No,
believe
I'm
this
not.
show's better
No,
than
I'm
the
not.
show you're on with VD.
Why is everything a shot? Why is everything a shot? I just think this has been a great show.
Do you
lately.
think VD
What
would
do you
be
want me to tell
offended
you?
by that?
Well, I'm on the show, too.
I don't
I'm
think
just being
VD minds
honest.
if other people like other people's stuff.
I mean,
he'll
at
be
one
mad.
point,
We'd
VD
have,
called
we'd
this
have
the
to,
best
we'd
show on
have
the
to
network.
ask him, I guess.
At one point, VD was behind us as the best show on the network. Now that was
I mean,
probably a year and a half
So now
ago.
you're saying he's behind you. You guys
Wow.
fucking hate the guy, huh?
That was like a year and a
Jesus
half ago.
Oh, I thought Pat was home.
VD has not been happy with me lately. I will say that.
Well, now put yourself in VD's shoes. Why might that be?
Why? What did I do?
I'm asking you.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
You've been
you and
hanging
your
out
boss
with
don't
strange
think so.
people lately?
No, Phil. I'm not Phil.
I didn't call you Phil.
Well, you basically just did.
I asked if you were hanging out with weird people lately.
Oh, I thought you
Strange
said if I was hanging out trans.
Strange, not trans. Well, maybe that fits. That might
Jesus
fit
Christ.
when I think about it.
Who would have thought? Wags, big trans guy.
You want a hot take?
Yeah.
Trans people are not people.
Oh
They're
my God.
freaks.
No, they're just normal people with
Mental health
illness.
fucking victims. They should be put down
Yeah.
like bad dogs, like a horse with a broken
All right.
leg that can't race anymore.
Oh,
Hi,
I
Blind
would not
Mike.
sign that.
Do you
I will
agree
not
with me
co-sign
on
that.
this? Do you agree with me on this? All I'm saying is everybody's just because Kirk stands for mental health doesn't mean everybody has to share their mental health issues on Twitter.
You got to keep in mind, there's nothing people love more in the world than being told it's not their fault. So the second you give them a way out of anything,
I
they'll
hate it.
take it. So the second they need that
Exactly.
mental health card, there's no proof to it either. You can
I'm
just say
so
you're
fucking
sad.
done. No shit, there's no proof. And,
HBM,
but you know what?
HBM, I'm
The only-
sad.
The only ones that
I
have
think
proof
you
are
actually
the
have to
court.
say depressed.
You upset? You upset there, boy?
You have to say
I'm so
depressed.
tired of mental health. I'm
Trying to
so
jab
sick of
slap me?
mental health.
Feeling blue?
Fucking crybabies is what they're called.
So mental health is overrated. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
back to the old days because it's fucking ridiculous.
Going back to the old days. What does that mean?
We have
Going
Pat
back to
doing
the
his
old days, let's
man
let
on
me
the
know.
street. Let's see if he talks to anybody. Is he going to do self-checkout? Yeah, he's a self-checkout.
How about if you have kids, you fucking take care of them? How about if you're an adult, be an adult?
I
Like-
agree with Wagon's overall point. People do take advantage of it.
Yes, they do.
Much like COVID, people, oh, I can't go to work because I have quote unquote symptoms. People take advantage of stuff. That's human nature. We're all
Hey, when I had COVID, they told me not to come to work.
I fired 3 people because they had COVID in Florida.
They got the vaccine and Wagon just fucking blew them out.
No, I fired them because they always had COVID. I'm like, well, we don't get paid for that anymore, so I don't have. And then
people think they're untouchable.
To be fair, I know it was the same picture as their first test, and they just gave it to me again because I matched it. These fucking hoes think they're smart. I'm like, nah, bro.
These hoes ain't loyal.
No, no one is these days.
Scan your Stop and Shop card now. Please follow the instructions on the clear tab.
Listen, Pat, tell that bitch to shut up.
If you're gonna do it, at least tell us your PIN number.
No PIN numbers.
Scan coupon number.
No coupons.
Listen, tell her to shut her mouth.
Eagles are putting that fucking ass down right now.
Eagles are legit.
They might win the Super Bowl.
Does your son get
They might
upset
win the
after a
Super Bowl.
loss? Like when I was a kid, I used to be devastated after I'd lost a game.
You've been playing 11 years.
I'm not used to not having the Pats in the Super Bowl, though. It's weird.
It's been like 4 years.
Playoffs, I mean.
All right, guys.
My apologies.
Are you guys ready? We're going to blow through a bunch of comments without reading them.
Oh, boy. Pedo.
Now I can keep I put all the comments up and not be a liar. Pat, are you done yet?
With what?
Where do we go? Oh, look at this.
What are you doing? That hurts my ears. Fuck.
Long time no see.
Pick up my bag.
Yeah, what's in the bag? We got John on the screen, Pat at the grocery store. Pat's doing oh, look at that. Good stuff.
Pat's performing a heist.
I paid.
He didn't put his card in. He lied.
It's not true. I paid.
Oh, I think I'm going to drink some rum.
Beep.
Where's BA?
Who's in the car?
I've entered the vehicle.
Oh, it must be time to hit the Puffco. John, you missed it. We had Mama Kay. We had Simon. We've been having a
I know. I was watching it until I saw Mama Kay come on, and I knew it would just be very cringeworthy, and I wouldn't be able to watch it, so I turned it off.
Everyone was well behaved.
I was well behaved.
Everyone was.
There's like, I'm so happy I wasn't there for that.
There was nothing cringeworthy.
You're cringeworthy, Wagon.
How am I?
Well, if you have to ask.
Few different reasons if you want me to go through them.
I think I'm the most normal person on the street.
You're a
what the fuck? You're not. You're not.
Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
You're not. You're not.
Okay. Say what you want.
John, say what you want, John.
Good.
All right. I'm gonna start right here. No, you're not.
Why would you start there? That's a terrible place to
Exhibit A.
I know I am, so I don't really care.
What's the topic?
Maybe besides Chris, I'm the most normal person here.
Pat's pretty normal.
Weirder.
Pat's pretty normal.
How am I getting skipped
No,
over?
he's
What I
not.
did?
Pat is not.
No.
Yeah, if any of you don't
His
think
anger issue.
Highline Mike is the number one on this list and all lists.
I'm normal.
I would say Chris is the most normal person. on
I'm
the
normal.
Well, that's how you know you're not normal, Wags.
Yeah, Wagon, you saying Chris is the most normal makes you the least normal and brings Chris down in ranking with you.
See, I would agree with Wagon, but Bonnie's sitting right over here, and she would laugh if she heard me tell you guys.
Legitimately, here's the rankings. I'd say
Pat is not
one,
the most normal.
Pat second, Chris third. No, John third, Chris
There's
fourth.
There's no way Pat
Wagon fifth, and I'm
We
probably
didn't say
last.
sane.
That
We
takes a
said
lot of
normal.
vacations for a normal guy.
That's
You
not
said
normal.
normal.
He's racist. He hates black people. That's not normal.
It's not been confirmed. Wait till you hear about the
That
back
has
of
been confirmed
I've never
over
heard
and
anything.
over again.
Never.
I've never heard of it.
Actually, John, being a racist is probably more normal than anything.
Well, for Wagon, he's down south, so they all
Wow,
are.
that,
I'm
I,
not
would say,
racist.
I would say that brought Vodka down in the ranking there.
I was putting myself last.
Also, the least racist person in the
Hey,
stream.
Vodka can't be racist. He was once married to an African American lady.
It's illegal to be racist.
That could make you more racist, to be
Not
honest.
to mention I'm 1% African American.
Wagon is a 1%er. He's a 1%er.
Get this guy who stole my actual government name out of the chat.
They didn't steal your last name.
That guy's a great commenter too.
Wagon's a bigot.
Is he? Oh yeah, he is. Now that I think about it.
How am I a bigot? Why am I being called that?
John jumped off the screen once I put that comment up.
That's not accurate.
Did you drop the
I
N-bomb?
love all the racists.
You love all the
You
racists?
love racists?
I love all the racists.
Take it easy, Kanye.
He said I love all the racists.
It's funny, Wag. You've gotten to the point of drunkenness where you slur, and so when you said races, you said racists.
No shit.
Wagon just doubles down. Like, no. I love racist people.
KKK all the way.
I mean, I imagine where he lives at, there is a KKK chapter.
No,
I never saw one.
Florida is the least racist state in the country.
I don't
It's
think
actually
you know
not racist
anything about states.
I don't know if you can
racist.
At least where I lived, it wasn't racist. Like, people weren't really
It's not a racist state. We're not racist here. We all live together.
You say so. I mean, I'm in Massachusetts.
Sure,
so
Hitler thought that too.
By capita, the most liberal states are the most racist.
Hey, John's back. John, what happened?
My settings got fucked up.
See you
Just to
later,
be
John.
fair, that's not me knocking John out.
I wish it was. That'd be fun.
I wish
It would be kind of ironic funny, but no, it's not. It's not me.
HBM just left too.
Yeah, it's towards the end of the show. He doesn't like to stay on for the entire. He likes the Irish goodbye, even though he's not Irish. He's not an Irish fan.
I feel like HBM actually is Irish though.
And now he's gone again, and Pat's gone too.
So
Well,
what?
we only got 15 more minutes, so we'll be all right.
Oh,
It says 9:44. Oh, it says 9:46 on my computer.
Well, I was looking at how long we've been on, so maybe I started early. You might be right. Yeah, I got
How are we
9:46.
feeling about the Pentagon literally admitting UFOs exist?
That was months ago.
I thought it was years ago.
I know, but they just came
It
out
was at
with
least
another
last
one.
year.
Well, they just came out with a new one this year and saying there's been 300 and something sites again.
Yeah, but they're not.
They're not
won't
saying
say
they're alien
aliens.
craft. They're saying that they're unidentified stuff that they
I want
can't.
those fucking losers to say the alien word.
Thank you. I agree.
Well, they'll have to
Say-
come up with
say
something
it.
politically correct. They can't. They won't be able to call them aliens.
True. Because then they won't be able to call
They
the
are.
fucking
They'll be undocumented species from other places.
from Mexico.
Maybe.
This is the first time I've seen John not from
How
the
much of
studio.
a kick in the ass would that be if the Mexicans started crossing the border in fucking UFOs? Like legit UFOs.
The person named Jay says that's why we are all the aliens. Vodka. Okay.
Shut up, Jesus Christ, Jay.
That's why we all look different.
Interesting. So we're all aliens.
Wow.
Got it.
No, we are just containers, though.
What?
We're just containers.
Containers
Like,
for what?
Like our
Like-
spirits move on to another container.
Like if you had a jar
But
of
you believe in
mayo.
reincarnation.
Yeah, but I also believe in God and Jesus.
But which one?
Both.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, they created the souls. But
Guy named Jesus painted my apartment the other day.
Did you tip
Jesus,
him?
idiot.
I called him Jesus. He didn't care.
Because you're a
I mean,
rude piece of shit.
I've known people with the name Jesus who went by Jesus and who went by Jesus who legit were Jesus.
I think
Really?
Jesus. I think Jesus in English is Jesus. So I think I was being nice.
I mean, it depends what they want to be called, but if they didn't correct you, then you're good.
He was just glad he got a tip.
I hate to see it.
Oh, you tip Jesus.
I tipped the painter.
How does he know he got a tip then? Was it just one, or was it a crew of Jesus's?
I only ever saw one guy because I left because I'm moving to. I bought a house, so I'm moving to a house.
Oh, good job. I'm a fan of guys who buy houses.
So they were painting the apartment so I don't lose any of my security deposit, and it was
excellent.
It was just one guy from what I saw.
And you tipped him?
Yes.
Did you are we talking 20%? What are we doing here?
It's a 1-bedroom apartment, but it's a pretty big 1-bedroom apartment. It's like 800 square feet, 885 square feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna make.
So he charged me $1,000 for the entire
That's
apartment.
back in his spot. There.
And I tipped it. Yeah, I tipped him 10%.
Okay.
Because I thought $1,000 was a little excessive, but I was like, whatever. I just need to get out of here. I only have 2 weeks left here, so.
You getting your life together or no?
I've always had my life together. I just got an alcohol problem.
He's a functioning alcoholic.
So what though? I'm an alcoholic. I still work and do my thing.
But that's what I was just saying, dickhead.
Well, hey, don't drink all week and then just drink on the weekends.
Gotcha.
But he just bought a house. Don't tell him what to do. He's good.
Did you?
That's what this whole thing is about.
That's literally what we were talking about. That's how the whole painting thing came up.
All right. I'm sorry. My bad. That's awesome. Good for you, buddy.
So, you got any details on the house? Are you gonna build a home studio so we can see you live like we do, Pat?
That's the plan. Because I'm tired of.
Awesome.
I'm tired of hearing Vodka will put his camera on.
If you get a home studio, I can't talk to you.
I'm not going to get a home studio and do what Pat does. I'm going to have a fucking basement.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be cap shit everywhere.
I don't know, dude. Pat has the sickest computer screen ever.
Pat's place is pretty nice.
I mean,
that's the goal, is to have this
his
generally the same kind of setup.
Out of this world. I just made a vodka. I'm fucked.
You just made a vodka?
Yeah,
I mean a rum. That's rum. Actually, I don't drink vodka.
He made a rum.
The Stevester says Tony.
John's back.
Oh, John, what are you doing?
I wish HTP would come on.
Don't give me
I want to
shit.
talk about
Arm has
taxes.
a headache, and I was making sure her head felt okay.
Oh, great. No one cares.
Wagon,
You don't get to be mean to Carm.
John, you could not beat my ass, so don't even make threats.
I wouldn't beat your ass, Wagon. I would have someone come to your house and murder you.
It was a
Do it.
joke when I said
Do it.
Please.
Carm's gonna do it.
Vodka said 10 minutes ago that his camera was on the way.
She got that ass.
30-yard 6. She wants a 30-yard 6 shell down her.
Carm said she's gonna come down there and just have a gentle talk with you, so that's kind of terrifying.
All right, All do that.
What the fuck does that mean, Carm? Jesus, trying to fuck Wagon?
That means
that clearly doesn't mean fuck.
Be the best day of her life.
All right,
Wow.
John, don't be. Why are you so sensitive?
How is this breaking down? We've had a good show all night, and then
I just wanted to come in.
John comes in and destroys everything. John turns into fucking
John.
Tony.
I love John. I'm just fucking around.
He's gonna drive down to Florida and beat up Wagon.
Nope, wrong.
It's gonna be
Carm is going, and it's going to be a talk.
With a gentle talk.
A gentle.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Carm, we'll talk about it, honey. Don't worry.
Wow.
Ooh, she said you're going to kill yourself after it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I have a feeling she could probably.
He has kids.
Don't get her involved. Don't get her involved in this, John. Don't get me going. You're gonna make me into a bad guy.
Yeah, John, don't get.
I just want to be nice.
In this, okay?
I'm trying to be nice.
Ooh.
Wagon, to be honest, you are 1% bad guy.
No, I'm 0% bad guy. I'm a nice guy.
1% bad.
Carm said she's sorry if you're sorry.
I swear to God, baby, I'm sorry.
You said he's sorry, baby. Pussy.
Yeah.
Exactly. She blew you a kiss. See, now I'm gonna push you.
So Pat, now that you're home in your nice comfortable spot, how did you feel about the Mama K spot?
It was fine.
Did everyone behave?
Yeah, we behaved.
I gotta say,
Supposed to behave. I thought you were supposed to be giving her shit.
No, we weren't
glad
getting
you got
ambushed.
her.
We were.
I mean,
you guys.
what kind of shit can you give her? She gave valid points. I mean, I wanted to hit her.
What
with
was it
a
even
sword,
about?
but I couldn't.
I
because
asked her
she
some
was
risky
saying what I
I
was
mean,
gonna
if
say
you
anyway.
if I was her and I came in here and you guys didn't just bash me the whole time, I would end the show just giving you guys shit.
This is what it was
I
about.
mean,
She
you
gets
guys
caught
are
up-
always
she gets
all.
caught up
I
in the
love
fucking
that she's
Twitter shit. She gets
verified.
caught up being a
She
Yeah.
does.
She pays the
Sometimes insufferable on Twitter.
John, because people are pussies face to face. That's why.
I love you. I love you.
I missed all this. I didn't know it was about this.
Yeah, I'm not reading.
I remember that.
Can you give me a summary more or less? Because
I remember it. That's what started the whole thing.
So there was someone tweeted, whoever that sent that first tweet, why do conservatives hate pot?
Oh
And
God,
she
it was about
responded with
politics
her-
too. Oh, okay, it was about that. I remember that. Okay.
Yeah. So we just
She
wanted to
literally
get
just
clarification
makes
on what her side was on that.
Okay,
And
so
My
it's
thing
weeks
was
later.
her
Never
saying-
mind.
of course,
being
whenever
addicted to
anything
weed
gets contentious
was my
like that,
problem.
I'm the only one who will talk. So I talked.
That's not
Yeah.
true. I didn't talk because I didn't want.
Chris, that's
it's your show.
normally
And I
normally
wanna take
me
a-
in those situations too, and then BA trying to just pull jokes.
It got into that later on, and it was good that it did.
Yeah, and then everyone's saying you blew the Frank the Tank interview.
I would say I have the most chemistry with BA.
You can't have chemistry with BA takes over when
hurtful to
it's
say. That's hurtful to
I
say.
love
to, your fellow big
I'm not
dog.
saying it's a bad thing.
I mean, we just do shots.
You might want to
Take our
catch up
shirts
with,
off. I mean, Thursday
thank
night was
you.
electric. Whatever show that was.
Shit about Carm.
Thursday nights is Rice Bucket.
No.
Then Big
Oh,
Dog.
thanks. No, John needs to thank me and BA for making his show electric.
Oh, you guys had a show. I didn't watch that show. Sorry.
Me and BA took our shirts off, and we're doing shot for shot.
You know, I love that I like rewatched that part, and then there's nothing better than just seeing the point where like it just you guys have your shirts off, and it goes to just you guys, and like that.
And then we
point,
look at
that's-
each other, and it's like weird.
it's like going over the peak of a mountain to where I didn't take my shirt off, and it feels so good.
That was a good
Like,
night.
look at
though.
these three idiots.
That's why I couldn't go to war last night. I
Jay
was like,
shaving,
no, I gotta go to
Jay
bed.
shaving, and
Oh, it
Jay
was a
talking
shit
about
show.
Jay talking about his toenail making his shoe size bigger was one of the
Yeah.
funniest things I've ever heard.
I literally was making fun of him the whole time, and I'm getting attacked for being on a stream
Johnny,
with him. I'm over that.
I had to tell Johnny to stop texting me that night because he was so excited about the show.
I like Johnny. I'm a Johnny guy.
I'm a Johnny guy.
He's the man. I like him.
He's such an idiot, and he has Tourette's.
Yeah, but he's not though. He's weird, but he's a good
He's a
guy.
fucking
You can
moron.
tell.
He's a dumbass.
Yeah, but you can tell he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good.
You just described half the people I've ever met.
Am I in that half?
Sometimes.
Am I in that half?
Shut up,
Other-
Vodka. Don't try to like take it all. the
No,
fucking-
Vodka, you're definitely in the bad half.
No, I'm a big fan of Dr.
I would
Vodka,
say this
drunk
is
or
the
not.
bad half. Wagon, did you guys play? Or Pat, did you guys play tonight?
I did not.
No.
No, Pat just got home. He was busy beating up a referee at a Suns hockey game.
Yeah,
That's
he almost
dope.
lost his mind. He needs anger
Ben.
management, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, and the Vodka put him.
Pat
higher
needs
on the
anger
list.
management.
I did what?
Anger management.
John just said I did something. I don't know what I
You
did.
put Pat higher on the list of normal people.
Like, I don't want to be around
He is
Pat
high.
when
He
he's
is
pissed
higher
off.
on the norm. He is higher normal than you.
Having anger issues in this day and age is normal.
Yeah. Like, I'm not the type of guy that like can hang out with a guy that has
Bullshit.
anger issues.
I think you're unique.
'Cause,
Pat.
you know-
Don't let these motherfuckers bring you down.
I don't know. Pat always tries to bring me down.
So we
Pat's
get
an-
into the
Pat
end of the show here.
publicly says he loves me, but secretly attacks me 24/7.
Not true.
All right, we're at our contractually obligated 2 hours. Anyone want to stay? Looks like we're going.
I'm on.
I don't even have any comment for that. I love you guys though, but I love
That's all
Wagon
right.
more.
I was really actually only
I
talking
love
to Pat 'cause
vodka more
I'm
than
gonna
that.
go.
All right.
So thanks for coming on, everybody. Have a good night. See you next week.
Stars falling down with me. It's all around me, what I see. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Chop, yeah, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I'm soaring with the clouds, I'm in my zone. I hear you talking loud, leave me alone. You had it all, you gave it back. You had my heart, girl, that's a fact. You got it wrong, you never asked. I'm getting stoned, what's wrong with that? Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said
What are those clips right Chris Smith doing? Damn Chris Smith doing.
Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Fucking dumb Canuck.
Finally notice me. You make it so hard to breathe. Yeah, hard to breathe, but I smoke. Stars falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Chop, yo, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.